Hey everyone, and welcome back to Darkness Falls mod. So I'm just checking my internet at the moment. Today we had stage 1 load shedding, which means that it should be just 2 hours, no more, and the chance of it happening is very low, and we had 4 hours. Power came back on, 5 minutes later went back on, off for another 2 hours, so apparently something tripped somewhere. And yeah, the whole day we've been having power surges, and yesterday while streaming, my OBS or my internet or something was dropping frames. Luckily, it wasn't happening the whole time, just every now and then slightly. So I downed it from 12 Mbps to 10 Mbps to see if that's going to help, and I hope it does. Because on the stream health, it actually shows all of a sudden not getting signal or something like that. Okay, let me just make sure the sound and everything is working. I actually spent the day today mining and stuff in game just to get a little bit more work done. Because the amount of digging I had to do would have annoyed you guys. The constant auger sounds. And yeah, it is a massive project. Way bigger than I thought it's going to be. Let me just make sure sound's working. That is posted. Need to pin it. For some reason I can't pin it immediately after. And then I need to join Discord and I need to test my push to mute first. So stream health. For some reason, chat playback is working for Darkness Falls. But for my Your End stream yesterday, the audio playback wasn't working. So I have no idea what's causing that at the moment. Okay, Discord. Darkness Falls. Most people are on the new server. For those of you that have not seen us stream on the Your End server, I recommend you go check it out. Basically, it is so much harder. It's the hardest mod that I've ever tried. Not just because of the whole you have to take oxygen to survive kind of thing. We faced the Horde night where we had so many zombies and bosses with like 20,000 plus HP, and we just couldn't kill any of them, and they wrecked the base we were using as a Horde base instantly. So yeah, it's definitely an experience. So it is Darkness Falls, connect. I actually hid for the Horde night. I hid inside the hostel. I actually tried because I just wanted to make sure that I can get the digging done and the mining done. So I tried skipping Horde night with a command, set time to the next day. And the game was like, nah, let's give you the Horde night. So it seems you can't skip a Horde night. If it's 5 to 7 days, and it's like an uneven, unknown random number, you can't set the time ahead. Because it will give you that Horde night. So it would have been on day 240, but I set the time to day 41, and then day 41 I had the Horde night. But if it was set to every 7 days, then it can't be on a day other than a 7th day. I want to show you guys my progress as well. I did so much digging. I actually basically made a ton of augers just in case. And I had to repair my auger with a full auger just to be able to keep going. Like, I think my auger had like a slither of HP left and I had to repair it. But at least the digging's done now, just placing blocks, but I ran out of titanium. I mean, I am crafting titanium. I want to show you guys this. I'm crafting some uranium or enriched uranium. I mined, I think, like 10 to 12 stacks of each of the uranium and plutonium. Got a ton of titanium over here, and then all 10 of these workstations over here are also crafting their titanium blocks. But still, this is going to take another 2 hours each just to get these blocks done. But then at least I'll have 140 more blocks to work with. So we're going to go as far as we can with the building. And then as soon as we run out of blocks, we're just going to have fun, explore, do some POIs and stuff. And then, yeah, every now and then we have to come back and check over here. My aunt went and sprayed Jace fluid. It's like a drain cleaner in the house where the dogs mark the territory. And the whole house, even my room, stinks of the stuff. It's almost like you took Doom or Insect Killer or something and you just sprayed it all over. Okay, so, yeah. Guys, I didn't think this base was going to be this big. Although I should have gone one deeper now that I think about it. But yeah, this looks like a lot. Like, I don't want to look up down yet. This looks like a lot, right? I mean, you saw how many blocks it took just for the pillar. We haven't done the walls or the roof or the section that I want to face the succubi with. At least we've done the whole walkway. You still have to add stairs. But look at this. As you can see, we have a lot of work to do. I'm busy basically making 2,000 titanium shapes. and it's not going to be enough. The whole idea behind this design that I'm doing underground is if the zombies glitch through the ground or loot drops through, you'll be able to catch it. Hey Das, welcome to the stream. So yeah, I've been having wandering hordes and screamer hordes and stuff, and most of them I've had to just lure away, because if they fall in here, they're going to wreak havoc. I wonder if I shouldn't put some ladders for now. That way, if something happens, at least the ladders will, they'll have a way to get out. Although, since it's wood, they're going to so easily break this. I think I placed a ladder on the outside as well. So yeah, the floor is going to be titanium. Let's just do this. The floor over here is going to be titanium on the bottom. And then I'm putting scaffolding ladders on top of that. Now, the reason for that is explosions don't go through scaffolding. We've tested that. So instead of where a demo explodes and the explosion goes through all the blocks, it doesn't really do that. Well, it might, but the vomits from like the zombies and stuff don't really go through. So by doing this, we can still reach. If a bag falls in between the two blocks, we can still reach through the scaffolding. We can repair the block underneath, and we can repair this block. Although, just having 1, 2, 3 blocks, I wanted it actually to be 4 high. Now, what I could do is that block over there, for the rest of the floor, make it half blocks. And then just for these blocks, keep it full or something. The reason for that being is, sure, we do... I think this is high enough for a behemoth. But there's also the empowered demonic behemoth, which is really, really tall. So I don't want him crawling and smacking and getting stuck on stuff. As you can see, we have a lot of work to do. I still need to go and just quickly do these pillars over here. This one's almost already done. Reason being is I accidentally picked up all the frames. So this caved in all the way to about there. But I'm so glad it didn't cave out any further. I would have lost everything if that caved in. Just make sure we have this side done as well. I'm hoping this will be big enough. Basically, what I might just have to do is on top also make like titanium flooring. I'll show you this now. Oops. So this section over here might also be some titanium flooring. Or like the corner piece. But I want to keep it as straight as possible. Also, I don't know whether I should have ladders every now and then for the zombies to come up through. Or ramps. Because zombies love taking ladders. So I think ladders will work way better, right? If a zombie ragdolls through, or they destroy blocks and they fall through and they need to get out, I think it's going to be better having ladders to climb out. But I need to like have 5 ladders, 5 ladders, 5 ladders spread out throughout, because that's the only way for them to really know, okay, I'm supposed to pass here. I'm just afraid that if I use ramps or stairs or something, there's not enough space. I'll have to leave massive gaps for them to move around. Because basically, if I do a ramp, it's going to have to start over there and come slightly up, and I'm going to have to dig more out over here. And then also, there's going to have to be about a 4 wide gap where they're allowed to come up. And there's only going to be sections here and there, but still, that massive gap might stop them from pathing properly. For now, though, I want to make sure we quickly go and do this. Copy shape. The right rotation, and we're just going to do 4 blocks, right? We're just going to do this. Take 4 out. As soon as we've done that, we can actually pick this up. Because now it's supporting the rest of it. But I need to make sure I don't accidentally pick up the rest again, because if this starts caving in, it's not going to stop. So I'll leave the side ones. I can take out these ones. Nope. Ah, damn it. Wrong rotation. And that's titanium. I am going to replace it later, but for now, let me just do it now. Look at this. Every time you misplace a titanium block, it's this expensive. That's why I really miss the half blocks, but at the same time, the half blocks made more work. Because with the half blocks, you could place them and pick them up, but you have to upgrade them as well. These, you just place and you move on. Okay, so now just repair that. Okay, so this side's done. The weird thing is these blocks are now technically floating, so we'll have a floating floor. But, I mean, as long as it's working, that's all I'm asking for right now. Same thing's going to have to happen over here. So, it is 4 wide, which means we take 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm not... This fast placement of Darkness Falls, I'm really not a fan of. Because if you just slightly hold the button in just too long, it places an extra block. I mean, so, look, usually when you place blocks and you walk backwards like this, you outwalk the placement. But now the placement outwalks you. So I have to get into the habit of just tapping, not to waste any resources right now. I'm hoping I didn't miss anything anyway. If there's a block not connected somewhere, it's definitely going to cave in. This I'll remove later. That's just going to annoy me right now. This one's going to be a little bit harder because we need to copy the shape. And then it's going to be corner rotation. The nice thing is, though, because you have frames over here, it's way easier to work with the shape. So you can make sure that it's just a normal rotation. Simple rotation, and you just do this. Boom. I think I should do those ones first. So I have to constantly copy shape, copy rotation, copy shape, copy rotation. So we are on this one at the moment. It just takes you to accidentally pick up the wrong block right now. And then everything comes crashing down, and this is a lot of titanium. I mean, heck, this over here, the top part, because it was just a casing of titanium. The whole thing isn't made out of titanium, it's just a casing. Was already like 300-400 blocks of titanium. Hey, Iron Man, welcome to the stream. I'd actually say because of my floor, my base is going to be bigger than Nathan's. But just because of the floor. His base is actually truly big. This is that rotation. I need to get this done before a Screamer Horde or Wandering Horde comes through here again. When I was doing the digging, I was able to at least lure them... I was able to get to the Screamer and lure them away before they actually fell in. One demonic behemoth fell in, but at least I was able to get his attention before he started digging too much. I think he actually... Oh no, I dug out more. Yeah, it's back before I even had this side dug out. I had the side over here still. And he decided to dig into the wall. Also a corner block. That is that one. I think this is going to take so long to make the rest. Basically, as soon as this base has been built, I want to... this series will end. And I'm actually thinking of doing a video series on Darkness Falls Insane Difficulty. Because Insane Difficulty is basically headshot only. But I only want to do that if I'm done with the server. Because I'm already playing on Your End and Wasteland, and I'm doing Ravenous, and I'm doing Tonga Mod. And at the moment I'm doing Darkness Falls. 5 is too much, but I am willing to start another series if it's if I'm not doing another server on this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. At least the rest of the frames over here are helping a lot with the weight. Technically, I should only pick them up as soon as I'm done placing everything, but I don't think I'm going to have too much of a problem at the moment. Okay, almost done over here. My biggest fear is actually of the zombies coming and then destroying some blocks over here. But it shouldn't be a problem. Hey, Nathan.
Hello.
You're a little bit soft. Or low, your voice.
Ah. Oh. Yes, Izzy, I hear you. Damn cat.
Okay, so the corner's done. You should see how big this pit looks. I don't know if you're watching the stream at the moment, but damn.
No. I haven't even been on since last time.
I was wondering why
I've been on the computer for almost about a week.
Actually, I was wondering why the timer was standing still. Oh, this is going to be the hardest part, placing all these blocks.
What, more titanium blocks?
Yep. And I need to crouch while I'm placing them, so if I accidentally place too many, it doesn't place on top and ruin this design. I'm going to have a massive field underneath my floor where the zombies can get in and out, and I want to put some ladders going down there as well. The zombies shouldn't go down the ladders unless they are down and coming up. So they shouldn't be going from the top to the bottom, hopefully. The amount of digging I did today, my whole level 80 auger broke and I had to repair it. I was able to get quite a few stacks of titanium, titanium, uranium, and plutonium. You basically also done now on the server. Or just been busy?
On this server?
On this server, yeah.
Well, I'm wanting to actually finish up the Horde base and then have it where, everybody just hops on and do the Horde base at mine and yours. Just
Yeah.
to, finish those on up.
You want to try your end or not? I don't know if you've seen the streams, but that mod is insane. We're playing on Adventurer. We upped it from Scavenger to Adventurer. We faced the Horde Knight last night and it just kicked the butts. It's almost like facing demons without laser tech.
Gotcha. Izzy, I know that you want to be on my lap, but you can't keep pressing every key.
Cats have no boundaries. And I'm gonna run out of titanium blocks before I even get to the halfway. It's a massive floor. Basically, on the top, I took the pathway, or the pathing that the zombies can take, and I went 7 blocks in either direction around it. So there's a nice big field underneath as well, or even on top. So if a zombie were to explode, a demolisher, I don't have to worry too much. Also, I just hid during the latest horde at the hostel. There's quite a few bags still there. It's not a train smash if I place this block, because it is a second block, but I want all the second blocks to be this. But to remove titanium, 1, takes long, and 2, it feels like such a waste of blocks, of resources.
Ooh. Wait, I got tape. Right there. Lucky me. What do I need? Mechanical parts.
At least placing blocks isn't as laborious anymore. It's way easier placing them, but it sucks when you misplace them. As long as you're constantly moving your mouse, the chance of it misplacing is lower. But you have to get that timing right as well. The server actually, I was digging so...
down pretty easy.
I was actually digging so much earlier, the server kicked me like 4 times. I think my RAM or either the server RAM or my RAM was just working that hard that I was like, nope, sorry, disconnected. It's not like the server was down, I was able to get back in immediately. But it's just, I think I was overworking the server with how much I was digging. To be fair, I did what I don't really want people to do. I dropped Mind. Because if I have to dig out each and every block of this place, you should see how big this is. If I had to dig out each and every layer one by one, it would have taken me days. Hey John, welcome to the stream. So basically, I think it was the server RAM just being overworked and then it kicks. Although it's weird, on the other server it has happened before as well, but only to like 1 or 2 people at a time, not all of them. It's like the server just kicks enough to maintain RAM, and if you're lucky, you don't get kicked. The fact that these blocks take so long to craft sucks. It's a shame we couldn't actually go and adjust the XMLs. I think it should be possible. And every now and then uncrouch and crouch to see if there's any demons or stuff coming. I was digging so deep in the Wasteland that I had very few screamers. The ones that I did get were clever enough to actually get down there though.
Right now I'm trying to find a car that can actually give me oil. Because I don't have any repair kits on me. My drone is broken. And
I have 12 repair kits on me if you want.
Well, like I said, I'm out here in the Wasteland.
Oh, 4 kilometers away. I think this is most I've seen. This over here, I was about halfway. Basically, the way this is designed, it's a 5x5 block of concrete, then a layer around that steel, a layer around that reinforced steel, and a layer around that titanium. So just the outer shell of this is titanium, and going from about halfway up took about 200,000 scrap titanium. So yeah, I'm actually busy making like 2,000 blocks now. That was about 100 blocks. I'm busy making 2,000 blocks now. But even with the amount of laser workbenches and stuff I have, this is going to take forever. I wonder.
So they were saying like your base had a lot of titanium?
Mm-hmm. You should come and
Show
see.
them mine.
Dude, yours at the moment has the most, but when I'm done, I'm gonna far surpass you. This place is huge. And I haven't even made the walls and the roof and stuff to fight the matriarchs. Where is my bike? Yeah, at the moment, Nathan's base is the biggest, and it's this one over here. I'll just quickly show you guys.
Every single block is titanium.
With mine, the only blocks that aren't titanium are the ones that are inside the pillar. Everything else is just full-on titanium. I was considering putting steel and stuff underneath the floor, but I was like, you know what? For the most protection and shock resistance and stuff, I should make sure that it's a proper defense all the way down. Have you been able to fix this, the matriarch thing yet?
No, like I said,
Oh, you haven't been on since then? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it'll be fixed.
As you can see, it's a too thick
I will
floor.
need to get more turns. Huh?
I just want you to check quickly. It's a too thick floor, and then when the zombies run up over here, we test this base and it works really well, except for one thing I'll show you now. They go over here, they turn, they run through... Is this on? No. They run through electric fence first. What a way to test it. Is this on? They run through there, they get shocked, and they get pushed off. Even some of the demons shock. They turn over here, they run through, they get shocked again. They run up the stairs over here.
Everything gets shocked.
Yeah, everything gets shocked, and most of them... This is basically like an AFK base. Because most of them... Thanks to this block over here, like I showed you in your end yesterday, this pushes them off. I haven't actually really seen anything get up all the way to the front door because these are just too many of these blocks. Our problem though was we were getting a ton of matriarchs, and they can glitch through security gates. So we used to use scaffolding ladders because you can reach through them. They're explosive. When they vomit at you, it doesn't go through the scaffolding ladder. But the problem is if you go and shoot a scaffolding ladder like this, you hear the dinging sound because it actually hits the block. With security gates, you can use the auto crossbow with explosives, and it goes through without hitting anything. The problem is the matriarchs make it through over here as well. I think it was a stream or two ago. You have to go check that out. We were farming a screamer horde, and damn, the pulse grenades. If I hit the pulse grenade over there, I still take damage over here. So now you're shooting over here, a matriarch comes in front, you shoot the matriarch, you die. And the matriarchs somehow glitch through this block so easily, and then they chase you around over here. You have to literally run back and forth. I think I went from 208 or 80 or something wellness to about 100. But at least I was able to get from level 119 to level 140, so it was worth it.
Yeah, we would have actually had more levels if
we didn't die so much, yeah.
Yeah, if they didn't glitched on in, so...
But I think all you need to do there is place bars, normal bars. Because I think you can shoot through those as well with the bolts, but they can't pass through those as easily. So if you put a layer of bars, the same rotation as this one, in front of the security gates, they're going to have less likelihood of getting through. So we'll still be able to glitch through sometimes because the matriarchs and succubi are glitchy, but at least that will stop them from just going through the security gates. Hey Gaston, hey MD, welcome to the stream. How are things? Where is your energy cell located? I'm Argentine. I know how to speak English. If someone can translate to me, the chat, I would really appreciate it. Energy, what do you mean by energy cell? You mean, oh, do you mean like how do you get energy cells? These things. You make them. If that's what you're asking. Basically, you have to go to the Wasteland. Oh, there's a lot of bags there. Go to the Wasteland over here and look for uranium and plutonium. They look like iron and nitrate. So it's like a green color and white color. You mine those. I'll show you. Actually, I'm busy making some over here now. So you mine this and this, these two, and then you put them inside this machine to make this. Oh, it's actually done, so I can show you. And then you go to this one over here, you say sell, and you can make them. But you need forged titanium, enriched uranium, and electrical parts over here. But it does give you 20 ammo. So if I make this now, it's going to take 1 uranium, 3 forged titanium, and 10 electrical parts. But I'll get that much from this recipe. Have you tried setting streamer horde to a maximum of 60 zombies? MD, the server will crash. If we tried that, the server would crash. Like I said, I did mining earlier for this base of mine, and just the mining alone kicked me a few times. Because it was either me, I have 32 gigabyte RAM, so I can't think it was me. It was either me reaching max RAM, or it was the server not being able to process everything. Let me just do this. But if you want to have stronger ammo, you have to use overcharged cells. So it's a little bit more expensive. After you've made this, you need these and more for enriched uranium to be able to make the what are they called? Overcharged energy cells. So this is like the heavy duty ammo. It's almost like when you use a turret with iron darts, compared to a robotic turret with the titanium darts. That big a difference. Our max alive, I think, is put to 64 or 100. I can't exactly remember what it's set to, but it is rather low. It's not super high. But because I was mining over here earlier, I was drop mining it, so the resources were falling. And I think the server couldn't keep up with how fast I was doing it. Because I've been playing this game for a long time, so if I mine and I really try, I can break a server. It's super easy if you're dropping a lot of blocks. So basically, if you dig a whole row from there to there, all the way to the ground, so it's a nice long hole you can fall in, you crouch and you dig the bottom 4 or 5 blocks, you go around and you go, leave one little row, and you do 4 or 5 on the other side, and then you go back and you take the row out, the whole 11 is going to drop. And that can be thousands upon thousands of blocks, so it causes quite a bit of lag. I've actually seen servers get corrupted because people were drop mining. Well, no, they were actually using TNT to drop mine it, so that's explosion damage and stuff that needs to be calculated, and the resources that need to drop. I do feel like at this stage, this game will get good enough where it'll actually be able to drop everything at the same time, because at the moment they drop like row by row by row, as the game computes what's happening. But at this stage, everything will just drop in one go. I can't wait until the game's that far ahead. Oh, damn it. I'm just gonna put a full block in there. I didn't see that I made a hole. If I don't put that block there, you know a zombie's gonna be able to ragdoll through and wreak some havoc underneath. See, I always crap on the fact that you can place blocks so fast, but look how fast this is placing. This was always such a tedious task of just placing. Now the blocks outrun you. So you actually get way more placing done.
Yeah, now you guys are complaining about it.
Well, if you misplace a block of like 30,000 HP, that's something to complain about.
I have already misplaced like about 100 of them. So, yeah, I know the feeling of that.
Damn it, man. I aimed for this block over here. It was actually going to place there, and then I moved it like a millimeter, and it actually misplaced. But I'm not going to fix those. There's, at least I do want a second layer. And it is the same height, more or less. But yeah, it's still going to look ugly and bother me later, but at the moment, with the amount of resources we need, I can't afford to break them. You are welcome, Gaston. And if I haven't said so, well, I think I've said welcome. I always try and welcome everyone to my stream, but I sometimes forget whether I've done it or not. Okay, I wonder if I should turn the rest into... are you using your laser workbenches by your base?
Now what?
Your laser workbenches?
Go ahead, check.
Because I want to see if I can make some steel blocks over there, because I do have some titanium on me. So I want to see if I can't... Although I wonder if I shouldn't use this titanium to make ammo. Because we are going to soon only need energy cells, and if we don't have it, we're going to be screwed. The fact that I'm still using Quill... The Quill pistol is amazing. This is one of the best weapons. It's better than my laser sword. But if I can put all of this stuff on the laser weapon... Oh, let's see how much ammo I can actually make. I'll use the bottom two. I need to make normal NG cells first. Oh, we don't have enough electrical parts. I'm gonna have to go clear up your eye somewhere and just do that. Damn, that's unfortunate. So for now, we can put these away then. I want to take the steel out though. And go make full blocks. The only problem is with the steel is you have to use more steel to upgrade steel. Why is there so many bags here? You have to use more steel to upgrade the steel to be able to use titanium. Because it goes steel, reinforced steel.
Welcome
and
to
then
the
titanium.
zombie apocalypse, recruit.
Thanks for subscribing, Gaston. Okay, so I wonder if I can make 778 steel. Oh, wow, that's going to take a while. Look at that, 178 minutes. If I can make that many, although I think the workbenches are going to reduce the timer, then I need 7,780 steel more to upgrade them to reinforced. So you were about to say?
I was gonna say, just spread them out on all of the workbenches.
Yeah, at the moment I'm doing that with my titanium mine. But even then it's going to take 2 hours per just to get all of them done. If I was still as good at math as I was in school, I'd be able to go and just calculate, okay, for the N character, how many blocks can I make if I were to use this much steel? If it would cost me 10 steel per block to upgrade a block, how much steel should I use for blocks and how much steel should I use for upgrades? I used to be able to do calculations like that. Now my brain's like, nah, no ways. Oh, you have titanium over here as well. You have... Oh, just in the one. Oh, you even have steel in the other one. Nope, that one's crafting too. Yeah, the one's actually so full. I need to grab that. It's so full it's actually pouring over. Go on, make it in there. Still 800 minutes. What? Even if I were to go and make them in the workbench, it's still 800 minutes. I thought that was going to be way less.
Are you just using the laser workbenches?
Yeah, any workbench. If I do it on me or on the workbenches, it shows 847 minutes. To make 780 blocks.
Normal workbenches too.
Yeah, no.
So
all of them do exactly the same, so I want to make sure. Okay, so it's just the normal workbenches and the laser ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 4 at my base as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's do 10. It's easier to calculate. If I were to make 500 blocks, because I still have to use some steel to upgrade. If I make 500 blocks, that's 50 blocks per. It's still an hour. Damn. Do you have a box or something that's open? Because I want to take the stuff out for you. Your one fusion forge is crafting so much steel.
One of the boxes there on the floor.
Okay, I just want to put mine in a box so it doesn't mix and match. Do that. Because I think this one over here. Yep, it's pouring over. And also your jars are full. Damn, why do you need so many jars?
Forget for the moment.
Okay, so these blocks I need to go and craft in my place. And I'm crafting some on me, but I'll do that until I get to my place as well. Yeah, I have the laser workbenches of your crafting, but I have 4 normal ones that are not crafting. So I can use my normal ones as well to craft or help.
Oh yeah, scrap polynesians.
Scrap polymers
That's
for the
what I
coil
got.
ammo.
Yeah. I was planning on starting to harvest more of the corn and that, and start making more of the polynesians. Because I can get roughly about 500 and something of cornmeal per harvest.
I wonder if I shouldn't
Unless
just go
if I
mine
added
more iron. Make more steel. Kane made it so it's way easier now to make steel and stuff in the fusion forges is way faster, but the crafting of the blocks afterwards, that takes the most. Because this steel over here is not going to be enough to upgrade the floor. At least he reduced that. I think he did that after trying his own mod. Basically, it used to be, if you upgrade concrete to, if you upgrade this to steel, it's 10 steel. And if you upgrade steel to reinforced steel, it's 20 steel. So it used to cost 30 steel per block. And now it's only 20 steel per block. After he tried his own mod, he was like, nah, this is too much. The power source portal, where can I get it? Oh, you mean this thing? Where can you get this thing? Portal power
Big
source.
bunker?
You can buy it from Caitlin. I think it's super expensive though, 100,000 plus. Or you can go to the big bunker. So if you do the quests, I don't know if you know about the storyline quest. Basically, in the beginning of the game, you go to the trader and you talk to the scout. You do scout quests. The scout tells you, okay, open trade routes. The trade routes lead you to Razor. You do 3 quests for him. Then he sends you to Eve. You do 3 quests for her, where the last one being the small bunker. And then she sends you to Anna. And for Anna, there's only one quest, the big bunker. It's this place over here. This place over here. The one with all the tents. So if you have to go into this one and you clear the whole place out, and then the very bottom, like after you've cleared it, there's a demon portal that's blue. Like the one in my thumbnail for this stream, that's what it looks like. You destroy that, you loot it, and you get the portal source. And if you have the portal source, you can come make the laser workbench inside of here. Yeah, this one. You make it over here. And then as soon as you have one of these, you can make it for cheaper without needing all of the laser portal sources. So see, I can make them without the laser portal source as well. I hope that answers your question. The weird thing is, MD, you're talking about lowering the spawn. In my Ravener series, I'm playing with default 64 zombies alive. And yeah, you wouldn't say that with all the zombies just spawning in all over the whole time. I think he did a great job at clearing resources. So if you leave a sector, I think it just kills off all the zombies. Because otherwise they wouldn't be able to just spawn and spawn and spawn relentlessly like that. I'll quickly do this. I'll be with you guys now. Okay, so we have the steel crafting over there and at Nathan's base. We have the titanium forge crafting over here. Yeah, we weren't making anything over here.
Just make cement blocks and then just upgrade them.
I could, but I don't have cement blocks and it's going to take just as long, kind of.
I got plenty of cement. I mean, it just takes stone.
Yep.
And sand.
I can make... Look, if I have this one over here. Well, one over here. And in an hour's time, I can make 6,000 concrete mix. But that only makes about 600 blocks anyways.
I got all the forges of my base. You can use them.
That's fine.
I got like 8. Plus, I also got more concrete mix in one of the boxes.
I want to go clear some big pure ice and just go and wrench and go ham over there. But if you want to join me.
No, I need to finish my base.
Building supplies, put that away. I wonder if I should do a quest and then clear that place out, or if I should do... I have enough coins, so I might be able to just buy a ton of stuff. Let's go to Caitlin first and see if she sells stuff, but Caitlin is really crappy right now. I think the Wandering Trader has also been removed, unfortunately.
Does this look like a lounge to you?
No, it does not. Okay, resources. Concrete mix. Clay. Well, I don't really need clay. I dug out so much clay in that hole over there. More cement. Okay, no mechanical parts and stuff over here. Look, you can make it, but that's also a ton of steel and stuff to make them. Okay, I want to go to Caitlin quickly and see if she sells stuff. There's 2 Caitlins on the map. And then I want to see if she doesn't sell, I want to go to a random POI, like one of these big ones. Clear it out from top to bottom and then just go... Oh, also, my Wandering Hordes have Demon Lords in them. So be careful. I almost forgot to warn you. It freaked me the hell out when I saw a Wandering Horde come through over here. I think I got 2 Wandering Hordes with each of the Demon Lord inside. So the fact that my game stage is so high right now that I have to worry about that is scary. I think when I do the other streams tomorrow, I have to copy this stream settings. Because it's not dropping frames and it's also not giving any other errors and stuff. For some reason, your end, that stream can't do chat playback. I thought it was just completely removed. But when I was setting up this stream, it gave me the option to replay chat for whoever watches offline. A lot of people that want to catch up on the stream like seeing what was spoken about or chatted about, and not just you answering questions. They want to see the questions. I think I could actually make a faster vehicle than this, but I think the rat bike's basically the fastest. I know the buggy is also fast. If I want anything faster than this, I need to make a plane. Or buy the UH-60 from Caitlin if she sells it. The nice thing is in that your end mod, there are mutated foods like mutated corn and potatoes. A Mega Crush gives you 50% run speed. That corn gives you 70%, and you can stack them. So you are able to run so fast. That's the only reason I survived. See, I want to come clear out one of these places because we haven't really done this one. Have you cleared any of the moles yet? Or have you just been mining?
No.
See, then this one's
Mining,
unlooted.
doing a bit odd things here and there.
If I clear this place out and I go and scrap it, it will be amazing. It's a shame though that you can't have 3 drones following you around like in Wasteland mod. Hey Robert, welcome to the stream. I still want to make my own mod, learn how to do it. And now that I'm only doing 6 episodes instead of 12 episodes a week, I have the time to do it. But I'm so busy with the streams, and especially now with this build. I was on, I think, for 4 real life hours earlier, just trying to get the all the resources that I needed. There's a lot of vehicles where I'm right now on the map. There's a lot of vehicles still over here. You said you needed oil.
No, I needed oil when I was in the Wasteland because my drone was dead and one of my turrets was dead too, so...
I actually want to show you guys, if we're close enough to the mine, I'll pause on the mine when I'm done over here. I want to show you guys how deep that mine is at the moment. And some of the streamers were actually smart enough or clever enough to pass through that place, which is scary. You can see most of the demon portals have been destroyed. There are still some every now and then. If you just hoof it through the wasteland, there are so many demon portals now. Which is actually really good, because the previous server we struggled finding demon portals.
Yeah, now wherever you turn, there's one.
There's demons walking over here, there's a portal close by. That, or they just spawn during nighttime for some reason. Radiator cop in the distance. Hello, Bonnie.
How may I serve you?
Please have parts. That's how you can serve me. She used to sell. See, I have my better border maxed out, Gaston. So you can buy the portal thoughts from Caitlin. Nitrate. What do I need nitrate for? Nothing in this mod. Ooh, just store that. 23,000. There you go. So I need electrical parts. What was I? Oh yeah, I was going to make ammo. So I need a lot of electrical parts. Well, shale, why not? Although I have some because I had to go mine for some. But yeah, she used to have stacks and stacks and stacks of resources. Now she sucks.
You're welcome.
It's amazing what the looting ability can do for you if you have maxed out insta-loot. I need a runway. Oh, this is where Audio and I was mining. We were mining over here and then we had demon lords and screamers and stuff attack us. So they made quite a bit trying to kill us. Although look at all this titanium. Okay, so I need a road. This way. I'm gonna put the UH-60 down. Basically, the startup is slow, but since you can just fly over everything, you're not hitting anything in the sky, flying is so much faster than even driving a rat bike. Let's see if you can put the mods, like the supercharger and stuff, in the plane as well. I've never tried that before. Okay, so we just need a runway and then I can just lift off as soon as we have it. Let's go downhill. I completely forgot how to fly this thing, so I have to now get used to it again. Do I have enough fuel on me? The spacebar is lifting your nose. W is moving forward, and then C is dropping your nose. I have to drop my nose and press W. Oh, there you go. So to move forward, your nose has to be lower than the blade.
Yes.
And then I need to go to that Caitlin. It's a shame that the helicopter can't just, but it's basically one, can't just lift off straight. Hey Sam, no trees, someone did my work. Well, this is the wasteland, so I hope there's no trees. It's all been burnt by the nuclear waste. You should see how big my base is at the moment, Sam. The amount of titanium and stuff that I need is insane.
Demon portal.
I have a fear that someday there's going to be a succubus or something that comes through that thing, or matriarch. Imagine getting chased by a matriarch. There are so many demon portals underneath us as well. Only has 11% fuel, so I'm hoping we don't run out of fuel. And then you'll see where we're going. It's cool how the red just blimps out in and out of existence underneath us. The amount of demon portals. This feels so slow. But I'm pressing W and I'm pressing shift, so it's going as fast as it can. I mean, because I took... Did I just spill again? Because I took the helicopter, I might not have enough cash for all of the electrical parts that I need. Oh, S is just to go down. Nice. As long as I don't land next to a demon portal, I am okay. Don't land next to a portal. There was one there. You can actually see that there's dirt that's risen. No. Would have been such a good landing. But I would have landed, hit the wall just now. Okay. Why are all the doors open? I should
What
have
are you
brought some
looking for?
Grandpa's awesome sauce to get some discounts. That plane would have been way cheaper. Cobble, steel. Oh, I was able to buy another stack of steel. Nice. But now I only have 4,000 coin left. Vegetable soup.
Thank you.
Get away from my plane, thank you. I keep forgetting to press the C key first. It's W and C. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys what the mine looks like before we go back to the base. I want to see, someone apparently did a series about 7S that or Darkest Falls in insane difficulty and Feral Sense on. I actually want to try a series on insane difficulty, but I don't know if I'll have Feral Sense on because I really want them to sprint all the time. Is it the one with the resources? Oh, this is the one with the resources. Although no, yeah, there's nothing inside that we really need right now. If it was early game, this POI to the bottom left has, oh, there's a demon gate right in front of it as well. This place, guys, it's a Paxo Building Co. or something. It's a pep building. It has thousands upon thousands of stone and... oh, we kind of need the cement. Stone and cement and cobble and stuff in there. There's a lot of dogs and demos, bears, cops in there in the beginning as well, so be careful of them. But if you can clean that out, you get so much resources. And behind the stacks of resources in each bay, there's hidden stash as well. Hidden loot. Just need the kind of action music now to go with the helicopter. The A-team. See, this feels so slow because you're so high up. But if you were down below, this is still faster than a motorcycle. Although I do think I need to put a few mods in here to make it even faster. I'm thinking of putting the plane down right there and just driving. It feels faster. My stream's buffering. Why? YouTube is currently not receiving any data for the stream. It's not showing any dropped frames, but so it's just on YouTube sites today. I want to go for this POI though. I wonder if I shouldn't go first for the POI. I need to see what has more storage, this plane or the bike. I think the plane has more. So I can wrench this whole place, go ham on this building, and then we can go to the mine. So I'm going to need way more electrical parts and stuff. And we have to wait 2 hours anyways for all of that titanium to finish crafting. Error, YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. What are you talking about? It's sending 10 Mbps at a time. And no frames are dropping from OBS. What the hell's going on? So you guys are probably getting a little bit of buffer on your side. But at least I can say with confidence it's not from me. It's definitely from YouTube side. Although, like I said, there's been... I don't actually know if I've mentioned this. The whole day today, there's been thunderstorms and stuff over here. I do have fiber, so it shouldn't interfere with it. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. What's wrong with this building over here? See, this is a slight RAM thing as well. That should not be happening. I think these buildings are too big for a server. Were you guys just getting a ton of lag just now as well, or not? I'm kind of curious though, because just now it said that there's YouTube's not getting enough signal. This I'll keep in case I need to put stuff down. I could have sworn I had a full set of carry capacity. My pack mule's maxed out. Am I not wearing armor anymore? Oh, did I take something off? Triple storage pocket. Triple storage pocket. Advanced tactical rigging. So why do I still have slots that are not locked over here? Do I have some kind of debuff or something? Okay, so now we are going to clear out a massive POI. I want to try and melee it as much as possible. I'll use the sword and the turrets. The turrets shouldn't be as likely to call a ton of zombies and stuff. Hello? I thought I heard something. Just please don't have a demon lord inside of here. This says... Wait, am I supposed to go at the back? At the back it says exit though. I'm not going to go for any trash or anything like that. I just want electrical parts. So anything I can wrench, I want to wrench. I want to do this as well. So I can wrench or I can place turrets next to my knife. Okay, I'm supposed to go in here because there's lights over here. Okay, if I were to loot and wrench all the vehicles, I should get enough parts from this, right? Although I'm going to get a ton of engines and batteries and stuff that I don't need. Although the batteries, since I'm not going to be using them, I can just go and scrap for more lead. Oh, I'm gonna get that bug in the bottom right where it glitches. It usually happens when you're looting or grabbing stuff too fast. Just let me know, guys, that for those of you watching the stream, is it lagging a lot, buffering a lot, or was it just early a little bit? I'll make sure you guys are at least seeing the stream. It's a demon. I might regret not making empowered cells. Oh, I don't even have an overcharged. I need to make this and put it as a mod on my sword. It's going to enhance my sword's damage. That's perhaps why we haven't been able to kill like the succubus and incubus and stuff melee. Because you have to have one of those overcharged thingies on your weapon. You still there, Nathan? I want to make sure everything's still working. It's so quiet.
Well, I'm basically picking up all my things to add more corn, since I'm gonna go a bit haywire with it.
I always get so paranoid when there's just no sound. Especially since I know my stream's been buffering and stuff. I'm so afraid that it actually bugs out completely.
Sure.
What the hell? Okay, that thing can't be ranged at all. That's an empowered one. I should actually go back to the base first, make that energy source, and then come and do this. Because this place is, like I said, going to have so many OP enemies that we're definitely going to need some kind of weapon to kill them. Especially if you see Demon Lords and stuff up top. Hey, Tonya, welcome to the stream. Empowered and non-empowered. Oh! The empowered died one shot, the non-empowered still alive. Crit damage. This office chair of mine feels so unstable. I'm either gonna have to see if I can't tighten the lug nuts and stuff. When I assembled it, my uncle told me not to put it too tight, because after a while it wears and tears and you have to tighten it again. At the moment you can actually see my whole chair goes back and forth, and that's not supposed to happen. I want to at least get this bottom section over here, just wrench all the stuff I can wrench. I think then we'll go make the overpowered source and I'll show you guys the mine. And we'll see if we can't place a few more titanium blocks before we come back here. Imagine if the Demon Lord... he actually does work like the irradiated thing in the Wasteland. In the Wasteland, there's an irradiated zombie that has like a cloud of smoke around it. And if you get just in close vicinity to it, it actually starts spewing the smoke and then you get irradiated. I was about to say, imagine the Demon Lord did the same, but technically he does. He doesn't have a smoke, but if you get close to him, even when he's sleeping, you do get irradiated. Or do you get like massive debuffs from him? I think the ice is making condensation on the outside of my glass. That's why I think I'm spilling. This POI is massive. I thought my base is big, but this thing... Already on a single player game, sometimes when you go into a place like this, it bugs out like crazy. Empowered cheerleader. I'm surprised I can actually outreach the soldier. Sometimes, depending on your luck, or unluck, they reach further. Why is a woman's bathroom so much bigger? Depending on your luck or unluck, when they reach you, they smack you. So the fact that I can step back a bit and then still reach further than them, that's crazy. Yeah, I see you. Come on. I think the same reason we can still see HP on him even though he's dead is the reason why these POIs look like they have an outer shell that disappear when you get closer. The server knows it's dead, but it doesn't show it yet. So the server knows the building is there, but it doesn't know exactly like the block where it's at. I think there might be a small disconnect between client side and server side when it comes to these PEP buildings. So on player side, that's the outer shell that disappears, and on server side where the actual building is. That's a building that still remains. I miss the days you can actually level up by mining. Although now at least it helps you, because with my bases, with how big my bases are and the amount of mining that I have to do, yeah, I'd early game be super high level. That's how it used to be in the past. Want to level up? Go mine a bit with an auger. Now it's been changed to the point where you don't level up. Do this. You don't level up even if you like mine a lot. I think I mined almost 400,000 plus titanium. And that's also, and also like a few stacks uranium and plutonium. And after all of that, I think I gained like 1 level, but only because my HP was, or my XP was almost already there for a level up.
Well, you also gotta remember our levels are pretty high too.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
True, but at the same time, it used to be you could actually level up to max level basically just by mining. He nerfed the XP you get from mining like a lot. You basically get like a 10th of the XP that you should get from mining, if not less.
I'm fine with that.
Especially with the amount of mining you do. Yeah, it actually baffles me. Usually their reach is sometimes even longer than you with a sword. But I've been able to smack them before they smack me. Just by stepping back. That's awesome. The amount of oil and electrical mechanical parts I've gotten just from these vehicles. I think I dumped all of it in the helicopter, didn't I? And I once again already have 373 mechanical parts just from the vehicles in the garage. Hey Jessica, welcome to the stream. It's probably then just the preview that's bugging out on my side. If I could get the whole parking lot done, then when I come back from the base after I make that overcharged mod, I'll be able to do more damage. At the moment I'm doing way too many shots to try and kill them. At least I haven't been overrun yet, so I haven't even had time or need to put down my turrets. Imagine if you were to power attack each and every container you come across. Like that. That already has a chance of calling a screamer, especially with how busy I've been over here. Okay, weapon parts, mods, tools, all that stuff for now just goes away. Hello, soldier. The nice thing is I actually need all of the cement. Which side? Which side? Which side? I hear you, but I don't see you.
Man, I haven't even looked at your Horde base since you told me.
Incoming enemy. Prepare for conflict.
Yeah, I knew, it's completely new because I did that today. That's why I took like a few hours, real life hours to mine that out just to make sure it's done by the time I stream. Don't need those. Hello, hello. I still want to try the improved vision in the Your End mod. I spec'd into that to be able to see at night. I'm hoping it's like a real cool night vision kind of thing, but like the Darkest Falls version. I'm not a fan of the night vision goggles at all. The green ones. It's a shame you can't do power attacks with this thing. It'd be so much faster.
I believe I actually still have more titanium at my Horde base than what you got for right now.
Yeah, at the moment, I still have to finish that. So at the moment, you're still more than me. Just give me a minute. I'll surpass you fast. I have a lot of work still to do. Gotta be careful of tougher ones down here. So far, I've been lucky with a weak amount of zombies over here.
Have picked up
Hello. The dog just hit me before I hit it. That's what I was expecting from this. So most of the soldiers so far. So the fact that I can kill them before they even smack me just by stepping back slightly, awesome. Are those vehicles I haven't ranged yet, but I came from that side. I mean, I need all these parts, that's why I'm going for this right now. Ooh. That's the gyrocopter part, right? Oh, and sniper rifle, nice. By the time I get back to my base, just from doing this garage, being away for that long, I should have at least 200 titanium blocks to work with. For those of you just joining in, I'm basically making about 2,000 titanium blocks in my base. Spent like 4 real life hours today digging out the pits around my horde base, and then also just mining. Otherwise I would have had to do that on the stream, and I just hate doing stuff like that on stream. Also, this auger is noisy. Super, super loud. I'm not even going for these boxes over here, although this box over here might be worth going for. Because it's an electronics box.
Come on, see. Up. Come on.
How's there a radiator? So far it's been all demons. He wakes up, but she's right next to the vehicle. That limp wrist. The moment I got close, the wrist just went. What are these boxes? I think usually now they're just construction. If they don't show anything, they're construction. I prefer this over destroying them and then finding a toilet inside. I'm glad they changed that. I'm surprised it's not bugging out more. Look at the bottom right, where everything drops into like the corner. When that happens, sometimes it bugs out in that view and it doesn't go away. So the fact that it now goes away, that's awesome. That means the server's running nice and smooth today. Hello, soldier. If it wasn't for the fear of getting screamers right now and getting demon lords in those screamer hordes, I'd be just doing shooting. Running through, shooting them up, and then voila, done. But if I shoot right now, I'm going to get screamers, and the screamers definitely going to give me demon lords. Especially, I mean, my wandering hordes are demon lords.
Master, we are not alone.
Okay, so at least the parking lot is done. Now I just have to focus on getting the stuff back to the base, showing you guys the mine that I had. Do this. Ooh, okay. I have coil carbines and stuff at the base, and I can make more. The sniper rifle, even the sniper, I can make a sniper. Why am I keeping that? Talk about pointless.
Out of habit.
How big is this parking lot? Damn. I mean, from the outside, you can see this building is a beast, but damn. Maybe 9 oils so far, just from this one parking lot.
Ow, what the?
I could make more space, but I'd have to go and scrap my brass radiators. I mean, it doesn't matter, I'm going to scrap them anyways. But scrap them on me. They're going to be in my crafting queue. The crafting queue won't get smaller. But at least I'll have a few more slots to put some engines and stuff in. See, this leads into the shops now. That side's done. This side... I could have sworn I came up over here. Yeah. Did I go back down again or something? It feels like I'm such a wrong side right now. Seriously, damn.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Hello, tough dude. Okay, now drone. It seems these drones do the same as Wasteland, where they circle around you, but it's not as visible in the Wasteland. Because there, when they circle around you, they do it fast. Yeah, they turn very slow, so you can at least catch it with your mouse. Treasure map. I think these are the last vehicles, then we can go back. Unless there's another section to this parking lot, but I doubt it. This isn't even Eden Mall. Oh, it is, but it's like the very old Eden Mall. I think this is like the Alpha 18 or 19 Mall. Or even before that, because the Eden Mall I know has like... You go through the front, and there's like bears to the right in that one shop. And it has the names of all these YouTubers and stuff as like shop names. To me, that's Eden Mall. Come on. Okay, that's taking a while to scrap, but as soon as it's scrapped, we'll be able to put the radiators in there as well. Hey, at least we're not getting Demon Lords down here. Like I said, my wandering hordes have had Demon Lords in them. That's terrifying. I was busy digging. There wasn't... I at first thought there was a screamer of some kind. I was busy digging and I saw the debuffs. And when I went upstairs, they were coming from one direction and there was no screamer. So I was like, okay, cool. This is a wandering horde. What was that? 2 springs. Did you just blow that up in my face? How dare you? Okay, drop the seeds. I have a nice farm going, so I don't need any of that stuff. Wait, wasn't I on the other side just now? I was like, ooh, this leads to the top.
I don't know.
No, this is a different room. Yeah, this is a small different room, and I can get the resources. Construction crates. It has to say sealed crate for it to be a hidden stash. If it doesn't say anything, it's nothing special. Okay, now to get out of here. This place is huge. I say, as I find like a way out easily. Okay, now we just have to find our plane, which is on this side. Okay, so I went out in just the right spot just now. I didn't even have to use my turrets, which goes to show, yeah, it's not that tough on the bottom, although the roof is messed up. Okay, so I want to show you guys my mine. See, if you just press W, it goes up. So you can actually basically just lift up straight. And then as soon as you're on the right height, you just press C and it starts moving forward. And then you point the nose with the A and D key. And you can look around you with the other key, with the mouse, I mean. So the more you drop the nose, the faster you go. Although you can also sometimes go down, so be careful. If you press S, it starts going down as well. Let's just level it out. I don't like it when it starts gliding to the side, like drifting. Because like this will definitely hit a tree. Nope. This one, S key. I need to pick up all my turrets over here. Unfortunately, these turrets have... the generator that was here is gone. So they're not even powered anymore. So you guys know this part of here. Because it didn't work against all the screamers and stuff. Basically, you go down over here. You go down over here. You head all the way back to over here. I dug out all the titanium that I could see. And then I started digging to the side to find more titanium. Over here. Over here. Dug out all of this. This is titanium. Dug out more plutonium. I went over here. I think there's more of a cave. I'm lost right now. There's a lot to actually go to. Yeah, there's supposed to be a row somewhere. I just got lost right now. I need to get out again. But basically, this is how much titanium and stuff I dug out. And I had to even dig into the plutonium over here looking for more titanium. See, this dark one over here is the uranium, and then the light white one is the plutonium. I'm gonna have to dig out. I should have left my frames here when I was climbing out. But no, I just had to save my frames. Jump. I have to get out of this place. Hopefully before a screamer shows up. It's not every day. I usually do this with all my mines, all the way to the bottom, everywhere. But this section over here is so deep down in such a small pocket that you don't have to support it. But the closer to the surface you are, the more you have to support. See, there's titanium over here. But the moment you start digging here, there's going to be a ton of streamers because you're way too close to the surface. The only reason I was able to get so much titanium and not get too many screamers earlier is because I was nice and far down the, underneath the ground. So climb in, press W. C key. Oh, I was a little bit slanted backwards. That's why it's going backwards. Nice. Flying a plane like this is actually really easy. I wonder how far you can stick your nose down before it actually goes down. Okay, yeah. It's going... even if pressing W, it doesn't go up. If your nose is pointing down too much, it goes fast, but it goes down. Okay, so now I just have to go back to the base. I want to see if I can't put a supercharger and stuff in my plane as well. Just to make it go a tiny bit faster. For me, these maps are a little bit too big. I want to make a custom map. I actually wanted to do it with Ravenhurst and Tonga mod, but I completely forgot. Luckily with Tonga mod, there is a big city. You guys will see in Saturday's video, we actually find one. But it seems to be the only big city on the map, so I got lucky. If you make your own custom maps, you can make it 10k. Tell it to remove all the hills and mountains and stuff. And to put as many cities and stuff as possible. That way at least you'll have options. Because in Tonga mod, all of the towns have none of these big buildings, these tier 5 buildings. And the city we moved to is like literally the only city on the whole map. I think it's a 10k map. Is the only city in the whole map that has like 3 or 4 skyscrapers. But to be fair, skyscrapers, the only things that count as skyscrapers are like the bookstore, a Gashi Tower and that stuff. I forgot what the others are called by now. Because I haven't seen them in a super long time. Okay, for a moment, I got confused with my keys. I'm trying to look up a little bit so it doesn't go too forward. So if you press the spacebar, it slows down and stops. But then after a while, it just goes down too much, like backwards too much. Have you seen my... Oh yeah, you have been in my base. I was about to ask, have you been to my base? But you already answered that at the moment yours is bigger than mine. Okay, I need space. Oh yeah, we bought stuff before we went in. Or before we started digging up stuff and destroying stuff. Eat. I'm surprised you can eat some of the canned food in Darkness Falls. Seeing as how most of it gives you like food poisoning and stuff. Drop that. Have that. Drop that. And pick this up. I think at a stage, most mods are going to make it so you can't pick up your vehicles anymore. I mean, being able to pick up a helicopter like that and just be able to move it wherever. That's insane. There has to be a way to at least get your plane unstuck in case you accidentally break it. Or like get it stuck somewhere. But other than that, other than moving it like 10 feet or something, you shouldn't be able to pick up any vehicles. Okay, we can finally just go and dump everything over here. I think Cone or Iron Man yesterday said it's messed up. I think Cone was saying that it's messed up. This button over here would let you double click to full existing stacks and put in existing things. Is in the middle over here, middle in most of the mods. But in your end mod, for some reason they put the button on the right side. So every now and then you tap the middle button and you accidentally drop everything into a container. And it gets annoying after a while because you keep doing it. You see the amount of times we've accidentally done it, so it's definitely annoying. Come on. Let's see. Tool parts. I actually want to sort my base a bit better. We have a few too many chests over here. And I want to make sure that when the boxes get too full, like this one's starting to get a bit full, we just scrap and get rid of stuff. We have a box here and a box here we're not using, a box there we're not using. I want to consolidate everything on one side, like on the corner, and then we can just use the rest of the base for the workbenches, because this does not look that nice. Although if I can make the roof steel, I can actually take out the pillars and have more space down here. Or at least take away every second pillar or something. Okay, building supplies, resources. As you guys can see, I have stacks and stacks and stacks of stone and clay as well, because of the whole pit that I dug out. I can actually make more steel. I had to even go and make more, like crucibles and stuff, because I didn't have enough. 1.3, that's 650 each. Look how fast you can craft this. But to make it into blocks takes forever. And then that should also be done almost. I think we can use these benches. That's almost done. Then I can use these to make more blocks. So there's 4 of them. That's 150. 155. 156. It's going to be slightly off for the last one, but that's fine. Slightly. Yeah, that's slightly. The steel that I'm making now is going to be used to upgrade my current blocks. Because I made too many steel blocks for the amount of steel that I have left. So I wouldn't have been able to make all of them reinforced. But now I'll be able to do that. Helicopter, helicopter. I'm going to put you away for now. Oh, I need to remember for when we face a Horde night again and we want to grab the loot, that I have to take my box truck with me. The last Horde night, like I said, I just went to the hostel and I just took over that POI for the night. Hid in the roof. They actually broke through the roof, so I had to put some titanium in the roof. But yeah, that was the easiest way for me just to get away from the zombies, not having to face them. We didn't have the ammo or the time to kill all of them.
Well,
although the
so
hostel took
you
some
had to
damage.
So you had to do Horde base in a random POI?
Yeah, I was like, you know, I don't feel like damaging someone's base. And because I didn't know if yours was already... I'm actually glad I wasn't there, because Matriarch might have been able to get through. But yours was actually technically AFK, except for that one window. But yeah, I didn't feel like accidentally destroying your base or Audio's base. So I went to the hostel, just took out the stairs, and then just faced them up there. Although I did kill a few demos, and they broke like half the building. Although you should see in your end, if a demo explodes, it destroys concrete blocks like it's cheese. Like it's completely just like a knife through butter, destroys everything in the vicinity. It's insane.
That's how they used to do it with steel, as far as I remember.
Because if you're in that mod, the demos don't seem to do a lot of damage, because if you look at the floor, it's like 4, 5, 6 blocks gone. And then the entity damage is like a wide area of effect. But then one of them exploded next to a building, and we realized, oh, okay, the explosion isn't moving down, it's moving up. So if you're inside a building, it just destroys the whole place. That's why we thought it wasn't doing damage, because the floor wasn't really taking much. But as soon as it's next to a building, the whole building's walls are just gone. To be fair, I don't know if Sam's watching this, that he's gonna snitch. They said, don't attack the demos anymore, or something like that. And as they said that, I already threw like a grenade or something, and that set off another demo that took out like most of the wall. I was like, ooh, oopsie, a little bit too late. Okay. Just waiting for that one last steel block, and then we can go. Yes. Table's actually all the way wet, so we need to be careful. Okay, so these blocks should be done. No, these ones. There you go. Now it's making the concrete. I should have put my other glasses on, the nerdy glasses, but it does like such a small. It would have gone from like 11 or 14 minutes to like 11, if even that much. Oh damn. Oh damn! I forgot I was making food over here. Because I wanted to test what foods give you what effects. Okay, so let's see this. Did I make coffee cake? No, okay. We can eat one coffee cake. That's gonna give us blue. So I'll put blue second and purple like the best. Although I think it's the other way around. And we're gonna go green, purple, blue. This one gives you... Well, now I only have one of that. That gives you green, so that would have gone there. For those of you wondering what I'm doing right now, certain foods give you certain things. You want to get your wellness up as fast as possible. But if you eat 2 foods that give you the green sign, it only goes up once. But if you eat 3 different foods, green, blue, and purple, it goes up all at once. I think this is also blue. It might be purple. Purple, yes. This one, pumpkin cheesecake. This one's going to give me blue or something. Although I should probably wait, because now all the food stuff's done. For drinks, I know this one I think is blue. Drink is blue, yeah. And then this one over here, although it doesn't give you any wellness. Yeah, that's also blue. But that doesn't give wellness, so that doesn't count. Mineral water. That's green. That's weak. I thought mineral water would give you way more wellness. Orange tea. Nothing new, so that's green or something. Usually when it's like very little wellness you get from it, like 1 or 2 or even sometimes 3, it's green. If it's like 5 or 6, it's definitely blue. Try to see which one's going to give me purple.
Sketty will give you purple. Roast dinner.
No, I'm thinking of drinks right now. Beer.
The blackstrap coffee will.
Is that purple?
Yes.
Nice. Okay. So now we have blue, purple, green, purple, blue. So if you want to get our wellness up, we have to go just over here. Eat 1. Did you see what? I think this one. No, that doesn't give you wellness. That gives you 4. That's gonna be green. The potatoes, the steak and potatoes. So we need to eat 1. So from this we get 2, 7, 12, 14, 19, 22. You can get 2 wellness just from the food and drink. And then you can take a vitamin as well. think there should be others that give you wellness as well, but I haven't seen any yet. Current wellness 0. Yeah, I don't think these give you wellness at all, so it's just as vitamins. But at least this way, you can get like 25 wellness back after death. And as soon as these effects on the left side, look at the list. As soon as these effects wear off, you can eat them again. So you can get your wellness up really, really fast if you really wanted to. Okay, so titanium. 5 more blocks per is like 50 blocks. I'll definitely grab these. Ooh, learning elixirs are up, but that's expensive. If I had a ton of learning elixirs to waste, especially now that I don't care about my level, yeah, if I had them to waste, I'd use them. But early game, using that to get your wellness up and then gaining too much XP is going to be a problem as well. Okay, so I need to take steel with me. And titanium to get the titanium block. We have one steel block. Okay, we have that as well. I wonder if I shouldn't use the concrete and stuff first for the floor, and then like for the walls and the actual upper floor and stuff, I'll use the titanium. Show you guys now what I mean by upper floor. Basically, the floor that catches loot and stuff, that's the bottom floor. That's like basement level. So for the basement floor, that part over there, I'm going to use steel and upgrade to titanium. And then this floor over here, the top floor, the roof of the basement and the floor on the top, that's going to be made out of titanium immediately. I should technically, as soon as I can, fill up this whole floor. Because then at least the pillars will hold the weight. It should definitely hold all the weight. And if I can at least here and there make like a pillar going to the top in the corners, I'll be able to hold more weight. But I want to see, I need some ladders going out. Like I said, this is technically way too big of a basement area. But I want to make sure that if anything falls underneath, a zombie, whatever, they have more than enough space to just run to a ladder wherever and then climb out. So I'm going to have 5 ladders at a time going up next to something, and then they can climb out there. So let's show you with this. I'm going to have to move the drone. I'm going to keep getting in my way.
Oh, I do love an adventure.
Well, you're going to not go for an adventure in a long time. A very long time. I feel like the corners should definitely have ladders going up. But basically what I want now is I want that row on the top corner to help support the sides. Because this is going to go out. Like so. But if there's too many blocks like this and there's a lot of like a massive... If a massive wandering horde comes through, for example, then even titanium won't be able to hold all the weight. Even though this block is insanely OP and it is very, very, very strong, you don't want to rely on this. Because remember, it can only hold like 40 blocks. And if it's already like max distance over here between everything, holding everything up, it will definitely start caving in. This is 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And look at that. If I place one more, it's going to lose 2. So that's a max distance from that side. At least this side's helping carry. So you think, okay, well, now that this side's the helping carry, that's 18. So each side's carrying like 9. But these are the only points holding the weight. So now if you go and put like over here, this section touching the wall, you have to have something on this side helping as well. Otherwise, it will reach its limit of 40 super, super fast. I feel like sometimes I don't explain it well enough and I have to show to do it. But I don't feel like showing and losing all the resources. Because this has to cave in for you to see like, oh, okay, that's what you mean. Remember the max...
I'll give you the resources.
The max distance something can go out is 14. But a block like this, 40 divided by 10, or 400 divided by 10, that's 40 blocks. So going zigzag, that means this side. Oh, remember, it's each side, not all the whole block. Just the side can hold 40. So instead of holding 14 out, it can go like zigzag, up, down, left, right. It can hold 40 as long as it doesn't go past the distance limit. So if you don't have enough supports and you try and fill this up over here, it's going to carry way more than 40. So even though this is holding very sturdy now, it's holding really nicely. The moment you start putting other stuff in here as well, like or going to the wall, without having that rim holding everything up, it's definitely going to not be able to hold it up. And to lose that much titanium, oh, you want to cry. It's at least a real life hour. If this was to drop over here, just the section, it's a real life hours worth of, or more, worth of mining titanium. I feel like even with the Blackstrap coffee, I got less titanium this time than last time. And I have no idea why. It felt like I was struggling to get the titanium. I wonder if I shouldn't use the titanium blocks that I have, instead of for the floor and the wall and stuff. To first do the floor over here, and I'll use the steel on top and the concrete to fill in this section. Although, that's going to be... Yeah, the floor is easier to upgrade. This over here, you have to literally aim right at the block to upgrade, otherwise it doesn't work. So I think I should do the other way around. The titanium should be the ones that are already fully upgraded, and we can use these blocks for the solid blocks. Because the full blocks are way easier to upgrade than those blocks. I'm not getting a nice rhythm right now. Earlier I was able to place a ton of blocks easily because I got a nice rhythm going. The nice thing with the concrete is if you misplace it, because you were placing too fast, it's easy to break. I mean, it's only 5,000 HP compared to like 30,000 for the titanium. I'm at least going to have to go and mine 4 more times, just to have enough resources to fill in all of this. And this section over here on the bottom, because it's the very pillar, the very bottom of the place, I made 2 thick with titanium. So where the top only has 1 layer of titanium going around, this has 2. Very expensive. I miss the days where you could make a whole base with like 100,000 steel. The 100,000 steel is about 1,000 steel blocks. Now that's just basically my floor.
Well, you're also
If
making
even.
it big and giant.
Yeah, but especially with Darkness Falls, with how the succubi and stuff are now, you have to. Because even though, look, for the middle of the base, you technically only need like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 7. Going up all the way. So that's a lot of resources. And then you have to have a walkway. Now, the walkway itself is also kind of expensive because the bigger it is, the more likely they are to fall down. But the problem is the floor. Because if a giant demo goes and explodes and you didn't put in a proper floor, they make massive craters. So I'll rather go and waste a ton of resources putting in massive giant floors, and then I know that a demo or 2 can at least explode without me having to worry. Heck, have you seen the Horde Knights? The floor itself is just so big because of the walkway. If a demo falls down and he explodes, that's basically his radius. So without that, they're going to start making a hole on the side, and then they're going to start digging underneath. You should see how much damage a demo can do on dirt if he really tries. This one can actually stay. But I just damaged it anyways. I'm going to put a wall of titanium anyways, so I shouldn't have done that. And I need to figure out where I'm going to put the ladders as well. No, I'm not filling this in. Guys, don't get me wrong, this I'm not going to fill in. That would just be crazy. Basically, the floor is going to be 2 blocks thick. It's going to be this block, and the scaffolding ladder on its side. So zombies will be able to walk over here. And then for the top, it's going to be a full block and a half block. I messed up over here with all of these pillars going full blocks. but I want to be able to make sure that the empowered demonic behemoths can stand upright without having to crouch. Because the moment they crouch, I'm just afraid they're going to start destroying whatever blocks they see. See, that was all my concrete mix already done. Didn't someone say they have like a few thousand concrete blocks that audio gave them? Or was that just concrete?
I got plenty of concrete.
I need the actual block to come do it right now.
Well, your steel. I want to start. Yeah, your steel blocks should be done.
Yeah, well, it's only 200 steel blocks.
Yeah,
And I just went through 500 concrete.
I was gonna say you can go ahead and use the concrete at my place.
These are Sam's blocks. Seeds, blocks, tools. I know they said that audio gave them like a few thousand stacks of blocks. That's why it wasn't worth playing more, because they just had all the resources already. So I want to see where that is, because I want those blocks. That's also why I prefer when people get their own resources, especially, look, late game like now, I'm too lazy to go mine, so I don't mind if people give resources. But in the beginning, when you give people resources from the start, then that's why people lose interest in a server. So you have to always be careful not to give people too much stuff in the beginning. It is nice to be able to give people motorcycles and blocks and steel and stuff, but then it doesn't, it basically takes away all the incentive to actually go do that stuff on your own. But later, when you're actually doing bases like this and the person wants and needs help, then sure, go ahead. I wonder if anyone's heard from audio yet. It was Saturday this last weekend. Saturday last that we actually heard from him. He was going to stream, he started streaming and playing with us, and all of a sudden he logged off and we haven't heard from him since. He even said he's gonna take over like a gas station, a level 1 or 2 gas station, and then just logged off all of a sudden. Look at the bottom right, how much titanium I've already used just for the small section of here. At least I have 4 point something K on me, but I've already used almost 1,000. Oh wait, I was basically making more concrete blocks just now, I forgot about that. So the full 500 that I used was already inside my box. The concrete that I crafted earlier, some of it's still busy, but I've put most of the blocks in my workbench. It's going to be about 5 more minutes and that should be done. I was wondering where all the resources went just now. It couldn't be all done. Even as big as this place is. Because I'm sorry if this makes you sick, but this is the most effective way to just upgrade as many blocks as possible. Without any wasted movements, I'm making sure that every click is basically on a new block. I need to be careful because all of this upgrading might pull a screamer in. It's basically...
Never actually had that happen.
It's actually weird because base building definitely also gets your heat map up. Especially if you're upgrading with like heavy metals and stuff, that digging sound is basically the same as when you're mining. So you've just been super lucky, or that's bugged, that section's bugged. I mean, on the previous server, screamers didn't even come when you were mining. Now you barely mine and there's screamers.
Okay, here you go. Here's your steel blocks.
Ooh, thank you.
I am making more cobblestone since they're far faster at far faster than like with the concrete.
Yeah, John, it's the same with the mining. You see, I literally mined like 400,000 titanium, and 6,000 times about 13, 60, about 80k plutonium and uranium. And even after all of that, I still need... Oh, I didn't even level up like once. Okay, I need to make myself way more steel.
Oh, I missed one of your steel blocks.
At least the making of the resource itself is super fast. As long as you have that advanced forge and stuff, it's super fast.
Yeah, then you get like 8 or 10. It's even faster.
Yeah, if you go from cobble to titanium, it's way more resource that you use, but it is kind of faster.
You don't have to wait as long for the cement to be made. You don't have to wait as long for making the block.
I mean, to make 200 steel blocks, or rather, to make the steel for 200 steel blocks took me like 4 minutes. One if I divided it up, thank you. One if I divided it up, but it takes you about, what? 20, 30, 40, even to an hour to just make like 50 steel blocks. Imagine if there was a way to tell the game, okay, it's fine if you place the resources this fast, but please don't place 2 blocks on top of each other. Keep it on the same level. That'd be awesome. Then I can't accidentally misplace a block. Even now, if I want to place a block here, I can accidentally place a block behind over here, even without touching the floor or anything, because it just, for some reason, throws it over the lip of the building. You say that, John, but you level up fast. If you play on 100%, we on the server have 25% XP. And even before reaching the main levels and stuff, we already have like all the skills, all the masteries, everything. Now we just have to, now we struggle to level. If we on the server play 50% XP, in one Horde night we gain 60 levels. And that was 50% XP. If we were playing 100%, damn. For some reason, especially on multiplayer with Darkest Falls, the XP multiplier is a little bit broken. Single player, as long as you're playing Warrior and up, and you have 100% XP, you're going to level nicely. Just take a Molotov especially, do some scout quests, and then burn them. One Molotov should be able to deal with all the zombies in a scout pack, up to like level 2. So if you run around the zombies and you make them and go in one slot, just throw one Molotov, they all just bleed to death. From level 3 and up, you might need to hit like the occasional zombie or 2 just to bleed them slightly. The early game, depending on what your XP is or set to, you can actually level up still super fast. The biggest reason why I don't play insane difficulty is because by day 21 in Alpha 20, I had demons. So that's kind of scary, especially now with demon lords and matriarchs and succubi and stuff. You basically have to take the farmer class as early as possible and make sure you get as many scrap polymers and stuff and just make yourself coil ammo. Especially since coil ammo is now good. In the past, you went from normal ammo to laser ammo. The moment you got coil ammo, you already had laser stuff and you could use laser stuff. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but even though I'm carrying energy cells, I only use this on like the Matriarch and the Patriarch. On normal demons and stuff, I just use coil. Because now in the latest update, they made it so coil disables zombie or demon regen as well. Yeah, that was Alpha 20. I got demons. I didn't have any laser tech, any coil, anything yet in Alpha 20. And by day 2021, I already started getting in quests demons that I had to kill. And I was like, how the hell am I supposed to kill them? They heal too fast. Okay, so I need steel to upgrade these to reinforced, and then I have titanium at least to make them into titanium. So this whole floor section of here is done. Now, I have to use these blocks and copy this shape over here. This is actually a very annoying shape to have to repair. I have to click this more, the scaffolding. Because you can accidentally click through it or hit through it, or especially when you try and destroy it. You have to go for like the outside frame of it just to be able to destroy it properly. Okay, the very side block, I'm going to make a full block. Otherwise, the zombies will be able to see the stone from underneath. I think I attempted it, but in the end I had to run. In situations like that, it's like I have a guardian angel or something. I get very close to dying, but I don't die. Unless I then really try something dumb, then I die. I mean, already in this one Genesis POI that we have super close to us, the psychiatric hospital, we are getting Demon Lord sleepers in there. And now that I'm getting, well, that was with when Audio was online as well, but now I'm a higher level than he was, I think. And yeah, I'm already getting Demon Lords and Wandering Hordes. For a Demon Lord, he has so much HP, you have to use laser ammo to kill him. You could use coil and turrets and stuff as well, but you have to constantly make sure you are stopping his regen. I'm not quite sure if the laser battery on the turrets actually stop the demon bosses from regenning or not. They should, because it's technically a laser weapon, a laser piece. It doesn't say coil battery, it says laser battery. Damn it.
Misplaced?
Yep. I'll definitely have to destroy that one because it's hanging in the middle of nowhere. Although, as long as the zombie doesn't fall there, it should be fine. And another one. Let me just tap again. See, I get lazy, then I just hold it down because it's faster. But then you don't stop it in time. There's a small... I mean, I am playing on 82 ping. So that small amount of delay. And another one. That was messed up. Just as I placed it, it popped up. It goes to show, just moving your mouse a millimeter sometimes can make it go in place wrong. The only reason I'm using this block over here is so that we can actually repair the bottom. Because you can literally, if this gets damaged, from on top of here, go and repair it. And then also, we've noticed that the explosions or the vomit from demons don't go through this block. So the bottom block shouldn't get as much destroyed. And if loot were to drop on this and then fall through to the bottom block, at least both blocks can catch it. Most loot should stop on the ladder, but if it falls through the ladder, the bottom floor is going to catch it, and you can still interact with the loot. John, if I see another Wandering Horde, I'll show you. Basically, if you see a Demon Lord, just run. Even the Matriarch, if you don't have laser tech to stop her from... she's the one that has like black wings with the smoke on her. If you don't have laser tech to stop her from healing, and already you have to deal with all the other demons and stuff, and she also, just like a Screamer spawns in zombies, she spawns in demons. If she hits you, we are playing on worry difficulty. She hits you sometimes just once, you're dead. Most of the times, depending on your armor you're wearing, like 2 times, you're dead. You cannot melee bosses anymore in this game. Or you can, but you have to have like 3 turrets on you to help you. And then you have to have the shock or stuff on your tools to be able to try and hit them. But I've noticed the bosses don't really shock. If I see, for example, the Incubus, the prince, not even the Patriarch, the king. If I see the skinny, frail dude, I've put down all 3 turrets pointed at him. and I have to shoot it with my coil pistol. If I go closer with my laser sword and try and hit him, he doesn't get stunned, he doesn't get shocked, and he sometimes moves as you hit him. And that's just the prince and princess. That's not even considering the king and queen. It's weird how it works, actually. The empowered demonic behemoth is the old incubus, the dude with the orange horns. And then obviously the demonic behemoth, the one that was the boss, is now just like the third. I always say he's the third in charge, but he's not technically. I don't think they're stronger than the Matriarch and the Patriarch. I think they're just, even though they're the guards technically to the Demon Lord, I think it goes demonic behemoth, empowered demonic behemoth, incubus, succubus, Patriarch, Matriarch, and then the Demon Lord. And if the incubus alone, the prince, can just run after you and smack you when you're doing melee, I don't even want to know what the Patriarch's going to do. When you hit them, you just hear the metal dinging. They're like walking suits of armor. Man, look at this. Run out of blocks so fast. What I'm going to do over here, the top one's going to be a full block. And like I said, most zombies can actually fit underneath over here. Even the behemoth is short enough to fit underneath. But the demonic behemoth is a little bit the demonic empowered behemoth is too tall. So to make sure he fits underneath over here as the second layer, for the pillars, I put full blocks. But over here, we're going to be doing this. So there's just slightly more space for him to put his head. Guys, remember, if you like what you see so far, you like the channel, you like the vibe, hit that like button. It really does help get the videos seen more. Comments, leave your thought. Just engaging on videos and streams and stuff already elevated a bit. I mean, even with 6,000 subscribers, yeah, my videos aren't really getting seen by people anymore. More people saw my videos when I was on like 3,000 subscribers than now, which is kind of scary. So yeah, a lot of people aren't getting notifications and stuff. So if you're one of those people, make sure you join the Discord as well. The link to the public Discord is in the description down below. And then to join me, like Nathan over here in game, he's a member, he's a patron. If you wanted to do that, that's $5 per month. It supports me and the channel because remember, this is my full-time job. And then you get like shout-outs to my videos and stuff as well. I'm also thinking of releasing my week's videos ahead of time for members to see first. And then, as scheduled, the normal subscribers will still see them. And then, yeah, as a thank you for subscribing to the channel, as a thank you for becoming a patron, like the $5 per month, you actually get access to like 2 or 3 servers. At the moment, I have 2 servers. It's this Darkness Falls and the Wasteland. And Sam, one of the members, is kind enough to actually run a 3rd server for me, the Your End mod. So there's 3 servers on the channel so far. Okay, so let's see. Resources. I don't really need anything from him, I think. See, this titanium I technically want to keep because I want to make some energy cells. Ooh, speaking of, I need to make that weapon or that piece for my sword. It makes the sword degrade faster, but at least with the labor class over here, if you go for labor class, always go for well maintained. It says your weapons and tools degrade 50% slower, but it's even slower than that. But if you have that other piece on your weapons, it will degrade fast. So if you go, for example, over here, what I'm looking for is the empowered one. Yeah, this one. Overcharged power source. Advanced mod for laser tier melee weapons. Increases damage by 50%. Wait, where's the one for the guns? Is it now just for melee, or is it also for... I mean, it is for my sword anyways. I think he changed it.
Wait, hang on.
You used to be able to put this overcharged power source on your pistols and stuff as well. So your laser pistol. So already it did 50% more damage. And then you could use this ammo, so it was like 100% damage. And now for some reason over here it says only melee. But it says, yeah, at the cost of wearing out your weapon twice as fast. But because I have well-maintained maxed, I don't have to worry. So for another 7 minutes, we have to wait for those blocks to finish. 8 blocks. I just want to do this quickly. I can even make arc guns and stuff, but they're not as powerful. They're not really worth it. In 45 seconds, I'll have that one, so I can put it on my sword. Now my swords will actually be able to deal with the incubus and stuff as well. I'm actually hoping and wondering what comes past, so I can test the new weapon now. The new mod. Hey, Ippo, welcome to the stream. Just quickly grab this, I'll see what you said now. You can still put that overcharge power source on your weapon. You can try it, you still increase the damage. Oh, okay, so it's still a thing. Nice. So even though it's meant for melee, you can put it on your ranged weapon. Let's see if I was busy making something over here. See, we do now have titanium over here to make ammo. But if I do this now, then I'll have to go and just get more titanium and stuff and mine even more. Energy cells. What am I short on? Whoa. After all we did, we're still short on that. Oh, it's fine. But look at the amount of enriched uranium we have. So, 87, that's going to be 870. That's going to be 1,740. Yep, 1,740. And now I can go and use the... Because we have so much uranium, or enriched uranium, I can make all of my energy cells empowered. But I've noticed you can put the laser battery mod. I don't have it on my pistol yet. You can put a laser battery mod on your... I just want to make sure I'm actually saying the right thing. That's not the laser battery. What's it called? Let me just first get the right name so I can give you the right info. Rechargeable battery. You can put the rechargeable battery on your laser pistols so you get ammo back. It gives you like a chance, a 50% chance to get back. Almost like getting casings back with a brass catcher. This, you get the actual full energy cell back. But if you shoot the empowered, overcharged version of it, you only get the normal version back for some reason. So that kind of sucks. I mean, it makes it so it's not too easy for you just to get overpowered ammo back. But after all of that stuff that you put in it, to not get it back just sucks.
Well, I mean, at least it doesn't take that much more to,
I mean, I have 7,000 enriched uranium anyways. So getting a normal cell back's not too bad. But during Horde night, you need that ammo.
That's when you make more.
Mid-Horde, you tell the zombies, hey, just quickly, just wait there for me. Let me just quickly go make this. Okay, do this. It's a shame you can't run backwards. Because then at least you should be able to run as the blocks place. You should also be able to get far enough back. 2 weeks ago, all of us were using those overcharged weapon swords on all of our weapons. The extra skill that makes your weapon degrade 50% slower is such a good combo. Yeah, I love that. Early game especially since, for those of you who don't know, in Darkness Falls, if you repair your weapons, just like Ravenous where it degrades, although Ravenous is like OP, it degrades by 5. So if I were to go and repair this level 80, it turns into a level 75. Although earlier I repaired a level 76 auger because I repaired this and then combined it to repair as well. And the level 76 stayed 76, it didn't go down. It's supposed to go down to 71.
All the way?
It wasn't degraded all the way, but any repair, doesn't matter if it's full, usually took away the 5 quality from it. Doesn't matter if it was fully degraded or not. Unless it's been changed now, it needed to be like fully degraded first, or fully broken. But yeah, so every time you have to repair something, you lose 5 durability, and especially early game, there's a big difference between like a yellow pistol and an orange pistol. So if you have that well maintained, and you can actually have your stuff break slower, that helps so much. Although I still prefer going for survivalist, for the double rewards from the trader early game. Even single player, the moment you can get double rewards, although that's at level 20 still, but even then, double rewards help you so much in this game. Having the option to choose between Molotovs and steel, or Molotovs and something, Because in this game, especially early game, Molotovs are OP as hell. But the moment you start getting like full radiated or tough zombies, they don't really do as much damage. I still have to do this back section over here. The walkway is too big, but because of the Demon Lord, it has to be this big. John, you were asking about the demon bosses and stuff. The Demon Lord, the big main honcho, about 11 to 15 blocks around him, he can actually give you debuffs. He can bleed you, radiate you, make you feel sick. So that's why this walkway is so far away, so that you can stand super far away from him without having to worry about getting affected. Although, as you guys know, I'm a massive hoarder in this game. So double rewards also always leads to my inventory just being way too full. I always have boxes and boxes and boxes full of stuff. Although on the server, I've actually been really good. I've only had like 1 or 2 boxes of full stuff. And when it got too full, I just went and scrapped it. Saved some time. Basically, at the moment, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So when the Demon Lord comes, remember, this is not where he's going to be standing. He's going to be standing over here. When the Demon Lord comes, I'll still have to be like 2 or 3 blocks back over there. So the whole idea is they're going to climb the ladder. I'm still going to add more stairs and stuff later. For now, I just need them to be able to path. So they climb the ladder. They run over here. Turn, they run. I could make this full OP, like they were not able to get anywhere, but then they're going to do too much damage over there. I need as many as possible of them to get on this walkway before I let them drop. So that's why I did this. You'll see what I mean now. So they're going to run over here all the way to this side. They're going to turn. They're going to run all the way over to this side. I still want to add walls and stuff so they can't see me. And then these blocks over here, they're the OP ones I was talking about. If I were to put these at the beginning over there all the way around, I'd never, ever, ever see a zombie over here. Not one. Because even though sometimes they get stuck and they destroy one, on the next one they fall down. So if on each of the walkways I place like 3, 4, over there I can place 10 of them. The zombies literally, they walk into these and then just fall. Oh, I'm going to break my leg if I do this now. They walk into them and they just fall. Because it pushes them off as they fall. Or as they walk. So I could make this a full AFK base, but I don't want all of them falling over here. Because the more of them fall over here, the more damage is going to be here. If they make it all the way over and then they start falling on that side, then at least there's a massive row of them behind them that's going to be falling and pushing each other and stuff. I can even slow them down by putting bars on top that they have to jump over. It's just to make sure that they don't all fall in the same spot and fight over who gets to stand where. Boxes and boxes sound like a good problem to have. You'd think until your inventory is so full. I've had a wall of boxes so big in Darkness Falls that it bugged the sound. So that region was busy bugging. Every time you open up a chest and close it, you only hear the audio play after. Although someone told me it's to do also with the turrets that were broken close by because the Horde base was close to Anna's place. Okay, so I still need to go and upgrade all of this to titanium and add more to that side. And then the moment that's done, I need to place more of the scaffolding ladder on top all the way for a floor. And then when that's done, I have to still go and put a wall up, put the corners to titanium and make a titanium floor over here. And then as a reinforcement, I need to put the half blocks underneath as well. I'm most likely going to have to put a pillar or 2 like in the middle to help with the weight. This should... If the sides are titanium, like the corner block that's part of the floor and the wall, that corner block, if that one is titanium, then that's already going to help with the carry capacity. So technically, especially with all of these over here, I shouldn't need any more pillars or anything. We'll see how it goes. I mean, each titanium face can hold 40 blocks, so that's a lot. Let me just get out of this hole quickly and see if those blocks are done. Oh, that steel that you dropped off with the steel that I made at your base. I just clicked.
Yeah.
I was like, where's the steel coming from? It took me that long just to realize that that was my steel. My brain. For someone that just recently turned 32, I have the brain of a really old man. Technically, I need to go mining now, but do I really want to? I really don't want to struggle with all those streamers and stuff. I need more electrical parts though, so I wonder if I shouldn't go clear POIs.
Oh, electrical parts. Let's see. You use. Let's see. You got plenty of lead?
Yeah. I think so.
You got forge iron?
That... Yeah, no. I'll have to make...
I got plenty.
I know I can make it, but it's expensive making it compared to just wrenching stuff. If I clear a POI, it's fun to clear it, and then also you get resources in the process as well.
Well, I mean, I got plenty of lead. I got 1, 2...
Ippo, I'm the same. I actually have a back problem from grade 8. Like the age of like 14, 15, I've had a back issue. At first, because we took x-rays and it looks like there's thorns sticking out of my spine. Which like is like catching nerves and stuff. And then also one of my discs at my lower back, like L5, L6, is worn out. So like an old man, I used to, if I bend over and just throw a piece of like a disc or something, my whole back would be thrown out. But since gymming and stuff and getting a little bit older, at least my back isn't that bad anymore. I had to give myself a proper office chair to do all the recordings and stuff because my back just couldn't handle the pressure anymore. Okay, so first things first, I wonder if I shouldn't do the steel first. Because that floor, the bottom floor needs to be done. I can basically make the whole place out of steel and then just upgrade it to titanium. But I still have to make the steel, that's a big thing. I do have titanium, so I can keep that. I don't think I should make any more ammo. I haven't enriched uranium and stuff over here. I'm going to have like 2,000-3,000 cells anyways. So for now, I should probably go and mine some iron. Do we have a mine somewhere close by that's not going to be too... it's not going to call too many zombies and stuff?
Not as far as I know of.
I mean, it's going to call zombies, but I don't want to dig too close to the bases and stuff. Sometimes zombies can actually go and dig. They fall into that hole and they start digging.
I don't know, just randomly go out into one of the wood areas and just find a rock.
Started digging. I could actually start, I can dig by Anna's place. Although I know if you get a boulder, you can just see what it gives and then you can just dig there, it's faster. Yeah, let's go call some screamers, why not?
If you want to call some screamers, I can have you go to my iron base, or iron mine, and you can try to dig there.
I just need a mine where I can start digging and I'm gonna dig a ton. I have a lot, no, only 9 of these left. Although they last quite long. It says 5 minutes, but I think it lasts like 10 minutes because of my iron guts and stuff. I actually want to clean this keyboard of mine. But the problem is every time I take the keys out, there's always that one key that breaks. Doesn't matter how careful I am. I have all the fuel. Yeah, I have enough fuel on me. Okay, so let's see. I need to find a boulder. I can actually go for this treasure over there, and if I see a boulder close by, just start digging. And if a screamer shows up, that's fine. I'll just run away from that area, come back, kill the screamer, and then run away again, and then go back and then mine. For those of you who don't know, basically if you run away, the screamer horde disappears, but the screamer herself, she stays. And all the stone over here. But I don't want to dig that close to the base. This rat bike really has a hard time on like dirt and stuff. You can hear it sounds like the wheels are sliding on the dirt. There's shoosh 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 sound. Yeah, let's start by the treasure. I need to be careful though, because to open this up I'm going to do a power attack, so I need to not dig in this area actually. People always ask me why don't I use... I've mentioned this before. I don't use the military tablet because I like getting the play over here. If this was a trader quest where you can't afford for the circle to shrink, then I'd be using the military tablet because you have to dig as little as possible.
Yeah,
I just
but
did two... Oh, that's messed up.
You already said that you got plenty of clay.
I had to do... Yeah, I have a lot of clay, but I mean, you can never have enough. You're using it for steel. Oh, a screamer screamed just now. And look at this. She's already spawned demons and stuff. I accidentally did a power attack twice with a crowbar. Because the first time it missed the box. Well, I need to test that weapon of mine now. With that Incubus and Matriarch and stuff, they're gonna be... Or the Matriarch especially is gonna be tough. And that's a Succubus. That's another Succubus. I want to test this sword of mine now. Oh, that's a massive demo. I don't even know where the screamer is. I heard the screamer and I saw the red dots popping up. I was like, nope. Okay, so let's not dig over there. I'll test the sword later. Unfortunately, the power attack with the crowbar, it opens up the stuff instantly. But look how easily you get a screamer. I mean, I did do the power attack twice accidentally just now, but still, just twice and you get a screamer. And with me, at my level, I get empowered screamers, which means it's an instant zombie boss horde. I don't even mind if this pit caves in. I just want to grab as much steel as possible, much iron. Making the steel is going to be super fast with all those workbenches of me. Of mine. English. Those workbenches of me. Of mine. Oh, me or mine?
I'm surprised that you haven't just made more workbenches.
Well, I have 2 advanced forges and 2 fusion forges, and they're enough for now. But I should probably make more because I've already have 10 laser workbenches. I'll have to make even more to be able to deal with all the titanium I have to make. I mean, I could have waited 1 hour instead of 2 hours if I had 20 laser workbenches. The problem I have right now is if a screamer screams and I'm stuck down here, she's going to call in a demon lord and I won't be able to get out. It happened in the Wasteland where she spawned, Audio and I went to mine. And we got a demon lord spawning from a screamer that just dropped in on our heads. And when they debuff you, you can't move, you can't do anything, you're screwed. This is the worst... No! Run! I've only mined for 2 minutes and there's a screamer. You bia. Die already, damn it! Okay, I need to test my turrets. But the problem's gonna be if there's a matriarch. Ah, there's a matriarch. Damn it, there's 2. No? Okay, there's only 1 matriarch. But even still, killing that matriarch is almost impossible. You should see the amount of demonic bears and demonic behemoths over here. And there's an incubus. This dude over here alone, you can't melee him. That was way too fast. The stream was so choppy for me. Well, it has to be on YouTube side because on my side it's fine. I want to test my stuff against those demons. I need to be careful because the matriarch might still follow me. If I crouch, I can see the zombies. And the compass. Why is it not showing? It's because I already see these. No, now they show. Okay, so the ones in the distance have already despawned. But as you saw just now, that's a whole lot of nope instantly. I just got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 60,000 iron, not bad. But that's basically how much you can mine before the Screamer brings in boss hordes and stuff. You see, the problem is I have empowered Screamers. So they spawn demon bosses. Even normal Screamers can, or normal demon Screamers can do the same. But the empowered ones are more likely. That's why there's so many demonic behemoths and demon zombies and stuff there. The fact that every time she screams I get a Matriarch, a Succubus, an Incubus, and the demonic behemoth, that's insane. Luckily, as soon as I hear her scream, I can just start digging up and get out. But if she screams and the first zombie spawning is a Demon Lord, I'm screwed. It's basically the same kind of effect where you move so slow when you're going through corpses. When a Demon Lord debuffs you, he also gives you like slowness. Our previous server had a bug where it doesn't matter how much you mined, we didn't get screamers. Now you barely mine and there's screamers all over, so I have to be careful.
I'm not gonna lie, that was actually kind of entertaining.
Those yellow, white markers over there, one of them is a screamer. For some reason the empowered screamers show up as white markers. Those two white marks are going to turn into red marks really soon. Crap, she screamed. Get away, get away, get away, get away, get away. Ooh, a whole lot of nope. See, for some reason, she shows up as a white marker. Okay, when this dude hits you, he knocks you. I'm gonna test this new mod on this weapon. Be careful of that Matriarch, she's the worst one. Ooh, run, 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 run. She flies so fast. Ooh, Matriarchs and Succubi. She flies so fast that by the time you try and hit her or shoot her, she just does too much. There's another Incubus over here. The only problem I have with A21 is the fact that the vehicles pull away really slowly. So this is bad. Oh crap. No, 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 no. I got stuck on something just now. Holy crap. Okay, let's get back to the base. I think for now that should be enough iron. But look how easily you get swarmed with zombies in this thing. I have to go that way. And the problem is if you're running on foot, the Matriarch follows you really, really far. You have a full party of 8 with 6 level 300 on Blood Moon Horde. It feels like the Horde won't end until at least the evening of the next day because of the unlimited empowered demonic screamers that we're getting. Yeah, that's the thing. Unfortunately, the screamers... The thing you have to do is you have to try and make a base that's basically AFK. In the morning, you don't have to kill all the zombies. If in the morning you just drive, like, say for example... Say the Horde base is there. You just have to drive to over here, wait a minute or two, and then go back. Or all of you just log out and log back in and the zombies are gone. Or, just before Horde night ends, you have to throw like one massive explosive. Where am I going? Going the wrong way. So basically, you use a ton of pulse grenades. You just chuck it at like where they're mostly together. And then you take explosive pulse arrows. We've noticed those do the most damage. The explosive bolts are way better. The pulse bolts are way better than the rockets or anything. The rockets do damage, but they're inaccurate and they're easy to hit stuff, depending on your settings. If you play with no killing, then even explosives to your face, your friends won't kill them. But we play with killing on. So even though we have like no friendly fire, the friendly fire off, your own explosives can kill you. Fully modded junk turrets can easily create those named demons. No. The Matriarch and, well, perhaps the Succubus and the Incubus. Because I've killed them in the big bunker with the 3 turrets. You have to have 3 turrets though. But the Matriarch, I've tried putting the turrets down and then running away from the turrets so the turrets can see her as she swoops down. She's too fast. Sometimes it feels like she's like from a horror movie. You know where the monster is in the distance? And the next moment, all of a sudden, monsters in your face. That's what the Matriarch feels like. For some reason, the turrets, because you've seen what are on my... I'll show you what at the base, what mods are on my turrets. And they're not doing enough damage to those. I think I could put the full auto mod on them still to fire faster. The problem is then they degrade really fast. And then you'll have to take one of the other good mods off to be able to do that. So basically at the moment we are using the laser battery to stop the regen, the blessed metal mod to do more damage, the armor shader to get past the armor, this to remove radiated healing from like behemoths and stuff, to put more ammo in, to shock them and to do more damage. With all of these on, I can't kill a Matriarch, even with 3 of these. I have to only be facing the Matriarch, no other zombies. I have to put a turret here, pointing that way. Basically, just before it fails, put it this side, and then basically make like a kill box. And then I have to run for my life. So the turrets can actually help me. The only problem is with the Matriarch, the moment she sees you, she also brings in demons and stuff. So have you ever got, have any of you guys ever found that you have demons on your roof and you have no idea where they're coming from? That's the Matriarch. She literally spawns them, especially if you have a massive roof. She spawns demons on your roof. And then they come down for you. So if you have any ladders or doors, anything going up, they can get inside where you are without even realizing they're there. I haven't tried the liquefied nitrogen yet. You say that works on the demon bosses as well. I'll need to try that. Yeah, if that works, I'll definitely try that one. But I've been using the shock because, I mean, it stops most of the others at least. But yeah, I can't say I've actually tried, as far as I'm aware, the other one. Steel, I can make 10,000 easily. So we'll put 2,500 each. And then we'll come back to these and see if I can put more. Okay, so steel, I can make 5,400 more. That's 1,000. 350, more or less. Yeah, there was only 50 difference. Nice. Yeah, even with your Horde base, even if you have titanium fence posts, they also don't shock the demon bosses. They used to, but they don't anymore.
They do.
Do they? Since when?
Yeah. When we were fighting the Screamer Horde here, we had the Demon Lord coming. If you notice, the Demon Lord was getting stuck right there with all the other zombies, and he was making the shock animation.
Because that's weird, because the shock doesn't work on the Incubus and the Patriarch. So it's weird that it would work on the Demon Lord. Unless the Demon Lord's so OP that they have to nerf him somehow.
I don't know, I mean, maybe... I don't know, does the vultures and them get shocked with the...
Yeah, I think they do. But like the royalty, the prince, princess, all those ones, they don't.
I mean, maybe they're shock resistant. I don't know. I
As
mean,
far as I'm aware,
I
the
wasn't
bosses are
really
supposed
paying
to be shock
attention.
resistant.
I mean, I wasn't paying attention when we were having them up on the roof
Yeah.
because I had the blade traps and everything up there. But I mean, it could have been working on them.
The thing is, I asked Kane about the it was way back when. I don't know if he's changed it since then, but I know it used to be that the bosses don't get shocked. But he might have changed it now because of the Demon Lord. I'll just have to go and actually check and test it a bit. I mean, we can easily spawn in an Incubus over here and try. But me just trying to kill it is going to cause so much heat that I need to run. So perhaps at the end of the stream, I'll just really try that. Just spawn in an Incubus and try. Okay, so can't do that. These will take a few minutes. We have quite a bit of steel over there. This should also be done. Concrete. Oh, I had more concrete blocks over here, yeah. So I can upgrade all of those to steel and then to titanium. I have to make sure I do the corner blocks first, make those titanium, so that later I don't have any issues with the hidden blocks. If there's a weak block anywhere, it can actually affect your structural integrity. I haven't had a wandering horde in a while, so I'm kind of terrified. Especially if I'm stuck inside the hole that I've made over here. I don't want them wreaking havoc. And the fact that I'm getting demon lords in the wandering hordes too, that is terrifying. See, if I place the bottom block, technically I don't have to worry about doing the corner. Because you can, if I place a concrete block over here and I place blocks on top of that, I can still go and upgrade the block over here through the bars. So I don't have to place that right now. Okay, with only like 50 blocks, I'm not really going to get far with this one. I really don't want to place these blocks with steel, because like I said, they're really hard to upgrade. You have to aim so nicely not to miss the whole time. So I'll rather place already fully upgraded scaffold ladders, and then with the full blocks, you're actually able to hit easily with the repair gun, the nail gun. That's easy enough to go and upgrade. So these over here, it's easy enough, there's no block that can go through, but over here you can accidentally go through the block and not upgrade the block. If I can get this side over here titanium, just to there, and then put the rest in just steel for now, that will be already a massive help. But the fact that I still have to do the roof / floor above me, that's a lot of resources more. The moment this is done, I'm going to feel so relieved. A lot of work. You should always actually have tripwires and sirens and stuff around your build site. Because even though I'm crouching right now and I should see a zombie sneaking up, if you go like 100 to 150 blocks around your place and make like a massive just connection of tripwires and then have it connected to like a siren very close to your base, if something goes over that tripwire, you'll get alerted at least.
I would just say use cameras.
Is the camera thing working properly?
As far as I know,
Or do you mean
they
like
should.
cameras like in the motion sensors?
Yeah, the motion sensors.
Yeah, but that's going to pick up basically every... Well, the line as well. But it's going to pick up almost every single zombie coming for you. If you put it in just enough range where the screamers spawn outside that, if they walk over the line, then at least you get alerted. Otherwise, it's going to pick up every single zombie and just keep on going off. It's almost done. Alright, let's do a small piece by piece by piece so the titanium over here is done. I'm really hoping Horde... If a Horde attacks me right now, I'm wondering Horde, it's fine. I just have to put my turrets in, pointing in like 3 directions. And then I have to lure them towards a ladder and hope they actually don't break the ladder getting out. When I try and sprint backwards and place a block, it makes that sound like you can't place a block.
Yeah.
It's like the game is saying, hey, relax, place it slowly, don't worry. Damn it. It's a shame you can't power attack a block as well. That power attack with a crowbar only works for safes and stuff. I should technically be crouching while placing these blocks just to see if anything's incoming. And if it's a white zombie that shows, like a white marker which is for normal zombies, we have to check whether it's a screamer or not. I actually want to tell Ken about that and ask him if it's supposed to be like that, because technically, even though it's an empowered screamer, it should be showing like red. I mean, even the zombie bosses and everyone shows red, but the screamer shows white. It's like he does that on purpose so you ignore the normal zombie and then just get screamers. I think that might actually be on purpose. Make it slightly tougher. I should have just done this from the start because I have so much stone. But going through all those upgrades as well, I'm lazy. I want to be able to place the full block. But then again, then you misplace a block because of this thing, and then you have to take it out anyways. If you do this, then if you misplace it, it's just 5,000 HP you have to break. But technically, this is so much better. And if you use cobble, it's even less. I think it's like 1.2. I'm going to do a lot of mining off stream, and then at least I can show you guys the mine and everything. I'm going to do that off stream, and because I have to run away from screamers every like 2 minutes. You saw just now. And titanium, you gather, that's slower than steel. With iron, you can just really get like 60 to 100k and then run away from the screamer. Titanium, you barely get 50k. If you're lucky, you can get more. But you barely get like 50k and then all of a sudden you have to run away. And since I need like 1 million or more titanium scrap, yeah, that's going to be just too much running away. And then next stream I'll be able to hopefully finish this whole defense and then we can start. Although, this is still just the floor and the walls of the pit. I need to still do the thing on top. Make a defense for the Matriarchs. Because they're the only ones that really mess up your base. If this AFK base is good enough, then we don't even have to worry about the zombies on downstairs. It's just the flyers. I mean, some of these hordes have like 20 matriarchs plus. And if each matriarch spawns in more demons and stuff, that's just insane. Although I've noticed, I don't know how many of you guys in chat have seen this, that if you played Darkness Falls, have you ever got one shot from a demon and you're like, what the hell, what demon's doing that? It's the vulture. If you look at the incubus and, oh no, the succubus and the matriarch, they also vomit fireballs, but they're less accurate. When they hit you, you're dead. like if they full on hit you. But if you've ever been hit by a fireball during Horde Night, like hit dead on and it keeps happening, that's the vultures. They haven't been nerfed, and on warrior difficulty they one-shot you. So you think a demon boss hit you, but meanwhile it's one of the crappiest flyers of the demons. Not even a demon boss. Oh, that's gonna suck.
Itself to actually hit you while all the other ones slack off on the training.
This is gonna suck. I knew it, the moment I saw the space that's left. Oh, I'm so close to being able to place the last block. I mean, I'm gonna make more concrete. It's faster to place. But that still sucks. Although, this over here, I do want to place the whole floor of scaffolding ladder with only titanium blocks. I'm not going to upgrade that. It's going to take way too long to upgrade that piece. As you guys can see here, you can just go wild in upgrades. But over here, you literally have to go on this bar straight. Because you can reach through it, you can upgrade through it. And interact with stuff behind it, not just the block itself. It's a shame there's no upgrade tool that can interact with the scaffolding ladder as a full block. But even if you go accidentally like in the hole of here, it doesn't reach the block underneath, it just reaches the front block. There's an armor mod that gives you explosion resistance, reduced damage of fireballs. Are you talking about this thing? Man, what's the thing's called again? Ablative. This thing over here gives you fire protection. I don't know about explosion resistance, but if you want full-on protection all over, you have to get yourself the power armor. So you could have Kevlar armor or military armor or titanium armor with the ablative mod and a rad mod on, but that slows you down. The power armor that gives you protection against radiation and fire, full-on protection, and it doesn't give you that mobility minus. But if you, the moment you go and put the modlet on for anti-rad on an armor piece, I think each modlet takes like 3% mobility away. That's why sometimes you feel like you're not moving at all. It's because you're wearing those mods. And out of titanium. At least I can go and upgrade the steel to double reinforced. I'm just hoping a wandering ore doesn't come through and does slight damage to the blocks. There's no worse feeling than having to repair 1% damage and then upgrade. It should be that if a block's damaged under a certain percentage, it doesn't need repairs. You can just upgrade it. At least under 5%.
To repair it. I'm one of those where that if I know that it's damaged, it has to be repaired.
Even if it's just like 1%.
Even if it's at 1%.
Yeah, I'm one of those that
I said it took like 2 to 3 hours for me to repair my base.
Yeah, I'm one of those that I only repair if it's really gonna take some damage. I don't like wasting resources. So I calculate how much resources it takes to repair a certain percentage, and then I go and I only repair that. If it's under that percentage, then I don't repair, but if it's over that percentage, then I repair.
Well,
Sometimes if you get the rhythm just right, it can be so therapeutic, but if you hear this sound, I hate that. That doom 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 doom, you don't have the resource. We're using full power armor though, but not sure if the mod that gives explosion resistance also saves us against fireballs. The ablative mod can only be put on non-power armor. I don't know. Is there a specific mod you're talking about? You mean like banded armor plate mod? This thing? No, this only gives explosion resistance, doesn't give fireball resistance. So the initial boom that you get from the fireball, that provides slight protection because it is an explosion, but you will get set alight. But even with, I have that on all my armor pieces, and even with this, demon queen or princess, I mean the vulture, a demonic vulture can still one-shot me. It has to be a head-on shot, but still. Basically, a vulture hits you straight on, you die. A succubus hits you here, you die. A matriarch can hit you there and still kill you. So the stronger they get, the further away the fireball needs to be to actually still be effective. That sounded so wrong. The further away they can shoot you and still be effective. Oh, nice. That movement's probably going to make you guys sick. It's basically like an infinity sign. That fits the rhythm, so you can upgrade without getting the other sound. See, this whole pit still needs walls. It still needs the roof. And out of steel. Yeah, the same with me. The matriarchs and the succubi, they are really bad when it comes to aiming. The vultures hit you straight on, but the succubus and the matriarch, their fireballs, they used to go like all 3 fireballs straight at you. But people complained, so Kane made it so it goes like weird. It goes all over the place. If it hits you, you're screwed. If not, then at least you're safe. But the matriarch as well. I die from a matriarch from physical attacks, not from the fireballs. If I'm unlucky, the matriarch actually vomits at me like point blank. That kills me. But most of the times, it's her just physically attacking me that kills me. I think I have more steel crafting in my benches over here. I need to go check. It freaks me out that I haven't seen a wandering horde yet.
I already gotten one earlier, so.
Because earlier when I was basically digging for 4 hours, but it was back and forth between here and on the other side. Basically, I did more there, didn't get really anything, came over here and I got like 2 wandering hordes with demon lords. Almost back to back. It is a terrifying feeling. The amount of work that goes into a base this size. You could, like I said, make a smaller base, but that's with not making a massive walkway like this. Look, you could make the walkway and not have a floor, but just know that if a demo explodes, it's going to do so much damage over here. I'll show you, let's just quickly show you guys over here close by. During a wandering horde, or a stream horde, we actually had some demos exploding. Now look at the damage over here on the floor. It's like from 1 or 2 random ones with fireballs and stuff. Where's the holes?
You already passed them. Look on your map.
Oh, I'm gonna hit them now.
I filled them in, so look
oh,
on
you
your
filled
map.
Oh, yeah.
See that.
I was about to say, where's the holes? But you can see this over here. There's like 1 or 2 demos. It just makes holes all over the place. So the more they explode and the more vomit and stuff you get, the more they're gonna make that hole deeper and deeper and deeper. And at a stage, they're going to be able to dig underneath your base and cave your base in. So that's why I'd rather make it like a massive giant floor and upgrade the floor so that if the fireballs and explosions happen, the floor tanks the hit. Although if you're unlucky, like at audio is placed on the other side, they actually do damage to the block underneath the titanium, and then somehow they glitch through like ragdoll or something, and when they start digging underneath, that whole place can cave in still. I'm hoping with this thickness they're not as likely to do so. At least in Darkness Falls, when you degrade it, a weapon from repairing, you only lose like 5 durability, and if the weapon breaks, it's still there. In Ravenous, if the weapon breaks, it breaks. And then when you repair it, you lose 100 durability. Although technically, it goes from, I don't know if it goes past level 600. I think it was at level 900 once. I need to actually go see what the durability goes up to. But basically, level 100 is level 1. Level 200 is level 2. So when you lose durability, you lose a full, like it's like going from a level 5 weapon to a level 4 weapon. Although you can get your skills put into place where you only lose like half a level. So instead of losing 100 durability on a weapon, you can lose like 40 or something. The whole place still needs to be made titanium. Just the thought of that makes me cringe. Or wince.
That get to titanium?
That's a glitch. Basically, we upgraded the same block at the same time to steel, and I was able to just skip a step. That used to happen in single player. The nail gun was so fast at a stage that you could accidentally upgrade to the next level every now and then. So I just have to do the small corner over here still. Then all this reinforced steel.
I mean, if you'd known about this, then why didn't we just like try to upgrade each block at the same time?
Because it's just like yeah, but it's a small percentage of it actually happening. So you'd be trying for that, and you would have been done by the whole floor, and now you're only halfway because you're trying to emulate that thing. But yeah, this at least this floor over here is already titanium. Look, a big chunk is actually titanium, so that's awesome. But just a bigger chunk is basically still just steel. I'd say I covered, especially since I did a double layer over there, I covered about 80% of the bottom part of the floor with titanium. Now I just have to do the rest, and then I still have to make the walls out of titanium and make ladders that go up. Technically, the walls need to be 2 blocks thick. Because if a demo explodes, you don't want him being able to do damage on the other side. So basically, a zombie explodes over here, the dirt on this side gets damaged, and they can glitch through there. That the mutated demolition zombie? Yeah, the huge one, the mutated demolition. But it just takes 2 mutated demolishers to explode on the same spot to basically make a hole that deep. And depending on how deep your base is, say you just made your base on top of the dirt, which you should never ever do. The moment they explode close to the corner, say it's like this. This is steel. Your base underneath is just dirt. The moment a demo explodes, it does damage to that block underneath over there and that block over there. After a while, the block is still, the steel is still intact, but the dirt underneath is gone. So your whole base can come crashing down. That's why you never ever build close to a mine, and you never make you make sure the zombies can never dig. Because the moment they dig and they dig underneath, your whole base can just go crashing down. Actually, I want to show those of you new to the stream this part over here. I have to eat and drink because I have to go into God mode to show you guys this. I want to make sure my food and water is full so I'm not eating. I have quite a bit of steel left. Nice. I can actually make the walls now as well with concrete and upgrade to steel. But first things first, I need more titanium to finish the rest. Where's that Horde base? Over here. This is a prime example of what can happen around your base. No, where are you going? Okay, so let me just drink that. That should fill me up. As you guys can see, there's no holes over here, right? None at all. On this side, it goes all the way to bedrock as the zombies exploded. So this is from demos and cops and stuff exploding, goes all the way down. And on this side, this base, this design works really, really well. Basically, the zombies come running up the side of here, they turn. They either run down this side or that side, and then these push them down. And if they run straight down the middle over here, they can get to here, but they get pushed down as well. So it works wonderfully, right? You can see there's no holes anywhere over here, nothing. Look at this. They had to go and put supports underneath over here just to hold this place up. There were no supports here earlier. So they can, what happens is this floor is 2 blocks thick. So they explode on top and slowly but surely over time, the block underneath gets destroyed as well. And then it just takes one explosion to send a zombie ragdolling through the block. And they end up down below. Sometimes they just glitch through the block. That's just Alpha 21 for you. I don't know how many of you guys have ever been inside a building and then just the zombie drops through the first floor to the second, from the top floor to the bottom floor. It happens especially in multiplayer. So instead of just running, they see this as a thing to fall through and then they start falling in between. Or there doesn't even have to be a hole underneath. Sometimes a zombie just gets stuck between, say that's the dirt block and this is the steel block. They get literally stuck between that little bit of a 2D surface. And because they're stuck, they do bonus damage to get unstuck. And the moment they start doing that, they just make a massive pit. Yeah, that's just from the demos. This design actually works really, really, really well. Even the demon lords fall down. Oh, okay. This was a POI. You remember when we said how's the demons inside the Horde base? The Horde base was a POI that was taken over.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought you built this all from scratch.
Oh no. That was the barn.
I was wondering how the hell the zombies were doing that. Jump up. Unfortunately, because that's a scaffolding ladder. It's really hard to go through that window. Yeah, all of these traps and stuff have been destroyed. Basically, you can't shoot any pulse arrows over here because you're going to hit yourself with the explosion radius. But you can still shoot, you can put your turrets like this through these railings. And you can pick your turret up to repair them as well. So you can put them there, stand over here, and they shoot all of the matriarchs and succubi that are on top. And then all you have to do is, we literally use normal explosive bolts. So you go over here, you throw a few pulse grenades, and then you stand over here with a auto-loading or reload. You know that reloading mod you can put on your crossbow? You stand over here with a normal crossbow, normal exploding bolt, and you just shoot 5 shots. And because the explosion from the pulse grenade stops them from regenning, you can kill them with normal bolts. Although with the demon bosses and stuff, you actually have to use pulse bolts. Unfortunately, especially on servers, when it comes to zombies, they are really buggy. On the Wasteland server, we had a bug, which I think we've managed to fix right now, where, say you and I were doing a quest. I start the quest. On my side, it shows I still have to start the quest, but on your side, it started. Now we clear the POI together, and the zombies bug out for me by falling through the floors. So with Alan, I was doing a quest, a level 5 quest, where I was running up towards the zombies, And just before I hit them, they fall to the floor down to him. So I was basically waking up the whole building and all of them were falling down towards him. If you guys have ever had a bug like that before in a mod, if you have a quest active, let's do this. If you have a quest active, say we're doing treasures, and you're doing Sarah, make sure it's not Sarah showing, but like Raphael or something else. Same with quests. If you do a quest, like a fetch quest, you're going to do that fetch quest. Make sure that fetch quest isn't showing in the top right. It has to be another quest. That's how we actually have been able to kind of fix the Wasteland server. Because on that server, all the quests are so bugged with that mod. But now, since we've been doing that, all of a sudden, we haven't been having any bugs. I hope I didn't jinx myself just now. Okay, these are done. Yeah, there's nothing over here to be crafted. All of these are done. Oh, I have to go and grab so much more titanium. And the thing is, I also have to basically log on because me and Nathan, we're basically the only ones still on this server. Because the server is basically so far ahead. So what we need to do, what I need to do is, if no one else is on the server, I need to go and mine. I need to put the stuff in and I have to hide somewhere where the zombies can't see or get to me. So the demons have to pass over and streamers have to stay away and stuff. And then, yeah, hopefully I don't get scream hordes and stuff coming while all my benches are going. But at least with all the laser benches, fusion forges and stuff, you shouldn't get screamers. It's just with the big forges and normal forges and stuff that you get those. Okay, I need to make more blocks.
And this is annoying. I'm trying to wait for the corn to grow, but yeah, it's not growing yet.
Since we have so much stone, I should just make a ton of concrete. Cement only stacks to 1,000, right?
Yes.
That's so annoying. So you can only have 9,000. Everything else stacks to like 10 and 6 and stuff. So over here I can only make 9,000. I mean 9,000 already and it just takes 15 minutes. That's insane. I could even make it even less. Oh, this is 1,200. I should actually make more fusion forges because they're better than the advanced forges. Yeah, they're basically the upgrade to the other forges. How did I just realize? Sometimes my brain... Well... Oh, that's what, just 1,200. I was about to say, why is it so short? It's 12,000. I can't go one... okay, so we'll have to go 9,999. One more, that's 10,000. And then 2,000. I was about to say, how's it only going to take 2 minutes? That's impossible. 9,999. 10,000 and 2,000. No, that's not making the right one. 9,999. Why is it not? Okay, this is... Okay, wait. Let's make 6,000 at a time. That's supposed to make 10,000. Usually it goes up to 10,000. Now it just goes back to one, down to 1. I'll just do that.
Are you... Okay, are you like clicking on max and it's just showing like 1,000?
No. I'm putting in 9,999 because you can't put in 5 digits. You can only put in 4. So then I click one more. That's supposed to make 10,000, but now it's capping at 1. And I just realized that. Because this fusion forge can take 12,000 cement. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 2. But every time I did that just now, I was like, well, how's 10,000 crafting in 2 minutes? Then I realized, oh no, it wasn't. I'll need to make more fusion forges. These things are way more, it's basically the advanced version of this, although it's the same, right? If I make it over here, it's 10 minutes. If I make it over here, it's 10 minutes. It's just that the fusion forge can make more stuff and hold more. That's the big thing. Those 3 slots extra, if I had 10 forges, that'd be enough. What I think I should do is I should just move my base around a bit, do some sorting, and then I'll be able to have more space over here. It's a shame my base is so small. This is too small. Because at the moment we already have the farm on top to make all the inks and stuff, but we don't need any inks anymore. I mean, this farm is basically half done. I still need to put some dirt or more farm plots in here. But since we're so far, like, you know, there's no point. We don't need any more ink or anything. I'm actually thinking of destroying my farm just to be able to expand my roof a bit more. Or expand my base. Take out the wall and expand it more that way.
Why not?
How much does it cost to make a fusion forge? Although I just used up all my titanium. 100 forged titanium. That's a lot. So basically, look how cheap it is for the electrical parts and energy cells. With 100 forged titanium to make that. And if you would just make a laser workbench, that's like 25. Yeah, 25. That's a massive difference between the two. I'll have to make sure that I have like a whole wall of just fusion forges. The advanced forges I can sell, and then even these over here, this is supposed to give you oil shale. So you put in either coal or wood, these oil pumps turn that into oil shale, and you can make yourself some fuel. Why didn't I just use this? I actually went mining for oil shale earlier before I went mining for all the other stuff. See, I almost never use this stuff, that's why. Okay, I can now turn that off because I already showed you guys under the other base. Let's see, I need to move the stuff. I have a land claim near down here, right? Yeah, that's mine. So, what I want to do, we're going to first take some... the problem is all of these storages are now shared. So destroying them is such a waste. I want to move the storage around. It's a shame there's no player storage with writing ability on it. I want to check something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 120 slots in this one. A normal writable storage is how much? One, 2, 3, that's 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 60. That's basically literally half. But if you look at my boxes, how empty they are, except for some of them. If you look how empty these boxes are, we don't need these fancy player boxes. You should be able to share the writable boxes as well, right? If you use the share thingy on them. I mean, if you go and you make all of these into stacks, that's 44 bundles. No? Yeah, that's 44 bundles. They're going to make like a few stacks. So 44, that's about 9 stacks. So all of those, the 44 stacks turn into 9 stacks. So if you do that with all your resources, or most of your resources, you don't even need a player workbench. I mean, if you see how much stuff we have, it just gets worse and worse and worse. But at the moment, these are all going to waste. Ammo might need a few of their own. So instead of having one player box with all the explosives, I can have one player box with time charges, one with pulse grenades, one... You can make different ones for those. Overall, we'll have less storage to worry about, and you'll be able to, instead of wasting space with signs, just write on the box itself. Okay, for now I think I'm just going to call it here. Yeah, today's stream was a little bit lower than, or shorter than I actually wanted. I'm going to see if I can't just mine so... Oops. I'm going to see if I can't mine so much right now after the stream and like during the week and stuff, that next time when I stream Darkness Falls, we can finish that base in one go. I also actually intend to do like, if there's time, and if I still feel like it, I want to try doing a creative build on the server as well. So far, this has all been survival. We're collecting the resources, we're building it, but I want to make a base with creative, instead of having to go mine even more. And then I'm going to try and make like a killing corridor kind of thing that I used to make in the past. That's a lot of titanium, and I'm not even halfway done, because basically That's the pillar. That's the walkway. That's the pit. I still have to make the room on top that needs to be super high so the succubus matriarch can't hit you. And so he can shoot up at the roof without taking damage. And I have to make like a dome on top where you can actually go and fight them. So there's a lot of work still to be done over here. Yeah, I'm guessing there's at least... I'm still going to at least stream 5-6 times on the server. At least before I'm done. And then I'm still going to try that creative one. But you guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight. If you guys liked the stream, please like, share with your friends. Comments, tips, and feedback. What do you guys think about this defense? What defense do you use? Leave your comments down below. And if you guys are new to this channel, please remember to hit the subscribe button for more of this content. We're trying to get to 10k. If we get to 10k this year, you guys get to decide the 7 days that I had to design. So on the one hand, I'm hoping that happens, but on the other hand, I want to choose my own design. So yeah, just make sure you share my videos, comment, like, everything, guys. It boosts the channel a lot, and it also makes sure more people see it as well. I think if you have like 100 likes on something, or like a lot of comments, YouTube's like, "Ooh, the engagement on this thing is good. Let's push it to way more people." And if I can get that to happen with all my streams and videos, that would be amazing. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening, and good night.